Oh, we're so sorry to hear. Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom!
What the fuck?
Boom!
Why is the I don't know. I don't know how many. Do I have it muted?
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom!
I saw this on Twitter. Someone sent me this on Twitter. I don't like it.
Boom! Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.
Boom! 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 Oh, my voice crack. Wow. I'm still getting over.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.
Boom!
Boom! Boom! Boom! Boom! Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.
The audio didn't play. The bit didn't work. There we go. That's good. I know you can't hear. I stopped replaying it. I put it on a loop. Okay, we can't hear. Yes, you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Say, I can hear me. Awesome Reddit shirt. I'm wearing my shirt that says, I am a Redditor. All right. So, wow, people are here. Okay, you know what's funny? I'm doing the thing. Shane made fun of me. Twitch.tv/Forny made fun of me because when I did the one stream, and I was like, wow, people actually show up to my streams. He called me cringe. But I'm going to do it anyways. It's crazy. Thank you for the doobie, Kaz. Thank you for the doobie. But I want to say that it is crazy to me that people show up. So, Krill from Dollhouse, yes. Okay, so, I have announcements. And then we will get into the Super G Awards. And I'll explain how that goes. But I have a few quick announcements. I really don't. I'm just going to, ramble here for a few minutes. So, basically, where I was the past, few weeks, because I wanted to stream, was that Christmas stuff happened. And then I went down to Soy, Florida, because, of course, just for, I had the trip planned. And then I got horribly sick. And I was horribly sick before then, too, with a sinus infection. That just didn't go away. And I'm still recovering from now, but I'm basically, cured. So I was, basically from the 1st to, yesterday, I was insanely sick. But we're better now. Everything's good. Long COVID. It was not COVID, but I did lose smell, and I could not smell my epic gamer farts, and it made me really sad, because that's how I know I'm gaming, is when I give off an epic, Bowser Bean fart. Okay? Florida had the fog. Yeah, Florida had the gamer fog. I was looking for Ron DeSantis. I wanted to give him a big kiss on his meatball lips, but I couldn't find him. So, I was pretty sad about that, but it was still fun. I was biomaxing, yes. I was, in fact, biomaxing. But we're back now. I do want to say, I'm not going to speak for Josh. Am I going to mention Soy Elysium? Please don't spoil it. We'll get to it. We'll get to the list. I won't spoil any games I talk about. Don't worry. If you're worried about spoilers, I will not. And if I do need to spoil something, which I probably most likely won't, then I will put on screen. So don't worry, I'm not just gonna spoil shit. But anyways, yeah. So I'm not gonna speak for Josh in terms of the year of Josh or whatever, because the year of Josh is back, of course. But I do know that he was gone for a while, and we are gonna do more streams. So just in terms of my streams as well, the Haunted streams will resume. I hate that we unironically call it Hauntent. I wasn't even there for that bit. I wasn't even there. Hello, Bubble Nugget. Hello, everyone. By the way, hello, everyone. I recognize names here. If I don't read out your name, it doesn't mean I don't recognize you. I used to read out every name, but now people like actually show up. Year of Vinny. I'm not gonna steal the Year of Josh, but what I will say, because like in actual updates, is that I don't plan on stopping to do Hauntent streams. I was gonna do this at the end of the year, but then I got sick. I don't plan on stopping doing Hauntent streams, and actually, I've been genuinely really enjoying streaming. And like I said, people are actually showing up to my streams, which I was not used to. So I am not saying I'm going to be a streamer. I'm not even going to say I'm going to have a schedule because I've never worked like that. But I will say that I do plan on streaming a lot more this year. Now that means probably like max 2 streams a week. No, that's not true, because I might go crazy if you but like don't expect on a regular week like more than like 1 to 2 streams a week, but I am going to try and stream like once a week at the very least, because I have been genuinely really enjoying streaming. And I don't know how many people know this, because I know like a lot of this comes from like Josh. Like I'm fully aware, and I fully embrace the fact that I have taken being a part of like Josh and Bird and all them, and I'm slingshotting myself around that. That's fine. I mean, look what it did to. No, that's like a controversy going on right now. I was gonna make a Tommy Innit joke, but isn't there like shit going on with that? I don't know. Look what it did to fucking, I don't know, Schlatt. I don't know. Look what it did. Dude, I got banned. I got banned in Colby Carson's fucking chat, and I'm pissed. Colby Carson banned me personally, and I was so mad. All I did was ask him, when's SMP Live coming back? And I got banned. And it was a simple question. I did do that. Banned for nothing. I don't know why I was banned. But anyways, CMC7. But anyways, I do want to say, I that, I plan to do genuinely more streams. Oh, thank you, Rose Swift. The first time streaming. This is the first stream of the year. I have not streamed in a year. That is true. So I do plan on genuinely streaming more. I was going to start this year off with a few streams, but then again, I was gone, and then I got sick. And also, I'm going to be gone, like, the rest of this week, starting tomorrow, because I have a work, like, a genuine, like conference work thing I have to go to, that I'm going to be gone for the rest of the week for. But I do plan on streaming more, I guess is what I'm saying. So, people who, so what that also means is I'm going to be trying to put a little more effort in. I got so a few things I got from, let's just say a nice person got me, might have been Santa, might have been Saint Nick. I got a stream deck, which I've not set up, but it's sitting on my desk, so I will actually be able to like do shit. And then I also got an Elgato capture card, so we can do console games now. So when we do more Mario Party, because spoilers, we plan to do more Mario Party with Hauntent, I will be streaming my POV, because I have a capture card now. And then that means Bloodborne is probably going to happen this year. And it means any other console games. Probably Super Mario Galaxy is going to happen this year. And anything else that releases on the Switch/Switch 2, whenever that gets announced, I will be playing. And also, I want to clarify. This is a JonTron issue. I'm gonna mention a JonTron issue. Is that fucking my JonTron issue? Is I hate when fucking YouTubers get like oh man, I got a little bit of success. $7 trillion going right into the stream, and we're gonna get fucking like we're gonna get fucking like a big dancers with like big tits behind me, and we're gonna do dances, and we're gonna have Family Guy cutaway gags with $7 trillion. No, it's still gonna be a low quality shitpost stream. Do not worry about that. The only person that has pulled that off successfully is Jerma, I think, and that's because I was a part of it when he did that. What is the Hello Kitty Island Adventure stream? Isn't that like a real game? I could do that. There might be big titty dancers behind me, but I might also, I will never do PNG tubing, but I might do, a 3D model might be fun to pull out, but that's like a shit zillion dollars. But PNG tubing, I'm going to be honest, I don't like PNG tubing, because PNG tubing, I always feel like, okay, I'm not shitting on this guy, because this guy makes really cool content, but do you know the guy, okay, Kaz, I know you do PNG tubing. I personally don't like PNG tubing because I feel like it's too much. I feel like, okay, there's the guy, there's the scientist guy who does has an anime thing on it. And he's got one where when he's not talking, he's drinking out of his Erlenmeyer flask. Yeah, I know it's an Erlenmeyer flask. I paid attention in chemistry in 9th grade. And then when he's talking, he's got it the bottle down. And I want to say that guy's cool. I really actually like his stuff, but it always bothers me because I'm like he's not drinking that the entire time. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. That bothers me. I'm like, that motherfucker. He's just drinking. I could see his hands. He's working. He's working on stuff. And so I feel like PNG tubing. I feel like the static angles. I feel like the static angles, I don't know. And this is coming from someone who has a PNG image of his goblin that he uses in every video of him with the hands out doing the whoa, just take it easy, man. It's my immersion. Now, if I have big goblin titties and I'm swinging them around, I'm doing that in real life right now. So that's a bit different. I don't know. I just think PNG tubing, if you're gonna go it, I want the full move. I want you to see me like DSP jerking off. I want that with my big titties swinging around. But again, I'm not shitting on PNG tubers. I'm saying that I don't want to do that. And it's funny. I also want to make it clear. I am notoriously bad with plans, so I might just do a PNG tuber as well. There could be a time I do that. Yeah, oiled naked butt naked. I'll do a butt naked stream. I don't know. I'm not a naked guy. I've talked about this. I'm not a naked guy. I'm the opposite of Jerma. I don't like being naked because I get insecure and I see my flabby tits flab down. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, updates. More updates. So in terms of the YouTube side, so this is what I was getting to before I got way off topic. In terms of YouTube, video. So people don't know I did video essays and I have a few successes. And a few people genuinely do like my video essays. This is kind of serious. It's kind of serious conversation here. So I'm gonna try and take this part serious. So I like back in the day, I don't know how many people were around beforehand who saw streams. I remember during my Sonic Frontiers thing was kind of low for me because I was I was working the Black Mesa Zen video and I kind of considered that my last hurrah for YouTube. And it was kind of because I was I always wanted YouTube to be a full-time career and I due to mental just I never having a full-time job or not knowing what I wanted to do. It was kind of I was very unsure of my future. And at I now know, having a full-time job, being a lot more independent, doing my own thing, I now know that I'd never really want to do content creation as a full-time thing. And that's very freeing for me because I always feel the worst shit I made was the stuff that I tried to force. I mean, my Lethal League Blaze video, other than the fact that it prominently features a fucking, let's not say the word. Let's just, I almost said it, but it prominently features someone that, let's just say, a Smash player. prominently features a Smash player. Let's just say that. That video was very forced because I felt like I needed to get it done. For me, it's like one of my least favorite videos for a lot of reasons like that. Call of Juarez was my first exposure. Yeah, the dream word, sure. Call of Juarez was my first exposure to Vinny. That is fucking hilarious. That video sucks. But like, part of like the anxiety, a lot of the anxiety I had with my channel was like, I need to make something because I need to make it big because I need to do this full time. Which is ironic because right now I'm having more success than like I've ever had, which is really funny when I kind of gave up. So in terms of the channel, because it is something I still think about and care about, I tried to make a few other video essays, and I've realized that just for right now, the spark is not there. I don't have the mental spark to have like a video that really like speaks to me. Like Black Mesa Zen was a video that like I like all my favorite videos are the ones that like hit me. Just I've been thinking about for a long time, and then I get the motivation to do it. Like that's like the Mind Community Retrospective is still like one of my favorite videos I've ever made because that was a pure passion project. Black Mesa Zen was like a pure passion project. I love that video. Repentance kind of was, but it still also felt like obligation, but that video ended up turning out good. Like a prime example that's a bit older is my turn-based combat video was like a video I just had stewing in my mind for a while. And it's like very outdated by now, but it's something that I was passionate about. And so for video essays, I don't have that passion right now. I have ideas. I will tell you right now, I at some point really want to make my Zathura retrospective. Now, I'll just say that now. Just put that into the ether. I've stopped trying to hide video ideas anymore. I just say them now. I have concepts of a plan, absolutely. But I tried making a bit of that, and it just the juices weren't flowing. And that was like a year ago. But while I was horribly sick, I kind of realized that I want to make something. And I have, the Kingdom Hearts streams were so much fucking fun. It seems like people really liked them too. And I just had a blast on those streams. Those are some of my favorite streams I've done. So I was like, why don't I just try making an edited video out of that and make it a saga? And then the juices started flowing where I was getting ideas. And then the moment the ideas start flowing and I'm thinking like, oh, this would be so good. Then just I knew I was like, all right, I'm probably going to make this. So when I got back, I started working on that. It's probably, I currently have like, just to say, because if you watch the streams, the first fight was Zigbar? No, it wasn't Zigbar. I'm so bad with the names in Kingdom Hearts. But the first fight is almost done, fully edited, and the video's probably going to be like over an hour long. Most of it's going to be Lingering Will. And there's 13 fights count plus Lingering Will, so 14 fights. And I'm almost done fight 1. So it's going to be a minute before that video is made, but I want to do it. And I have a lot of ideas for it. So I'm basically just going to be taking the energy that I normally would for a video essay and put it towards a really, really highly edited, fun, almost like a Vinnysuperg video, but instead of a video essay, it's just me cutting up my streams to be something more fun. And so far, I am having a blast edit it. And I will also say, some of those streams I do will probably be editing streams. I have not done editing streams in years, but I really have the urge to do editing streams again because I'm editing something that's really fun. So expect that. So in terms of the channel, my baby, which has always been my baby, that is the plan. And if there are other streams I do that are really fun, maybe even shorter ones that I want to edit before that, I will work on that as well. Like Piglet, I do plan to do Piglet's Big Game because I think that would be really funny. So that is what's happening. That is the Super G plan. No year of Vinny, although it's funny to say, It's just I want to do more stuff, and I want to have fun doing more stuff. And I think I'm in a really good spot to be able to just do this for fun and make a little money on the side. But like, yeah, that's the plan. I will probably never get rid of this funny stream time screen because it's so nostalgic to me. So I'm gonna be honest, this screen is probably never gonna change. This to me is like the Germa fucking planets orbiting for my stream. I have so many memories with this fucking screen. So I don't know why I said that. But yes, the year of the Gerblin. If you want to make it the year of the Gerblin, it could be the year of the Gerblin. So, with that said, hold on, I got another text. I got an important text. Hold on, this is actually an important text. Okay, Gerblin Army. Seems like it's an important text. It's important documents. I will say though, I'm very worried now that there are more people here that if I make a mistake where I put my home address on screen, that people will see it now. That's like genuinely. It's like a real thing that I worry about now. It's like if my home address comes on stream. Because like back in the day, that would happen, but I would have like 6 people and I would know like 3 of them. So then I'd be like, all right, you saw my address. Don't don't post it. Vinnysuperg meetup at my domicile. This is a private domicile and I will not be harassed, bitch. Bitch. So with that said, it's gonna be a chill stream because it was I wanted to stream today and I was thinking, do I do Piglet today? Or do I do ad break? Oh yeah, I have ads running now. So, okay, actually, if ads are really bad, tell me and I'll try and fix it. I did actually turn on fucking ads because I realized in like the 6 years I've been streaming, I've never had ads on. I didn't know that. I thought I had ads on. So I will be making more money because I have ads now, which is very funny. But if they're really annoying or like super common, tell me and I'll try and fix that because I don't really know how that works. But yes, I will be actually like getting like better TTS. I might even do like text to speech stuff. I do know that's actually like a fee. That's kind of why I haven't done it yet, is because I found out it costs money. But if I'm gonna be doing this, yeah, channel points rewards, I will actually get upon that. But I have to think of some. What'd you say about your address? I said my address is based. And I do think I have a better address than you. I shouldn't be saying this. But I have a better address than you guys. I have a free TTS? No, but I want the one with put a fucking Mario on. I want that guy. But that guy costs money. Piglet is so funny. Yeah, I will be doing Piglet. Piglet will happen. Piglet, I saw another streamer do Piglet, and I was like, why have I not done Piglet? Piglet sounds awesome. So anyways, let me get this up. Okay, well, this kind of works. Also, maybe I'll organize my scenes for once. Hold on. That's not even... I have multiple display captures. Hold on. Beast, Jimmy, get your beast out of here. I don't even remember putting Shy over a big fat guy. I was not... People were like, oh, Vinny, you weren't like super drunk during the fucking Game Awards stream. And I will tell you right now, I absolutely was. Okay. So, why is Mr. Beast quenching his Mr. Beast? Because he's based. He's Mr. Based. So, here is the plan for this. I used to do a thing with movies, but that's not happening. So now I'm going to be doing it with my games that I played throughout the year. Ground rules for this. I don't ground rules. Who fucking cares? I played. Actually, I have an idea for the corner as well. I played, or I started at the beginning of the year. I started documenting all the single player games I played and completed. Just as a way, because it was a nice way to like keep my writing a little write up for every game I played. And also just because I like organizing everything. And then I was like, maybe at the end of the year, I'll do like a video ranking all of them. Thinking that I was still going to be making videos. So, most of these are single player games I beat. So like games like Mario and Luigi, I haven't beaten, even though I have opinions. Or I know we did Lorne's Lure on stream, but I never beat, or Visage, whatever. I didn't beat those. So, they're not on the list. Now, I added extra ones over here where I was like, I put a lot of time, or I have enough to say where they should be on the list. Like Long Drive. These are mainly just games I played off stream, and I want to talk about that I beat this year. Now, starting off, just right here, Disco Elysium shouldn't be here. It pisses me off that Disco Elysium is here. So like I almost want to disqualify it because it shouldn't be here. Because I played 90% of Disco Elysium in 2024. And then I played like literally like on New Year's I beat it. Or like January 3rd I beat it. So hello Bamba. So I will say Disco Elysium. I'm adding a row below and saying this is the fuck you row. Fuck you, Disco row. We are adding the fuck you, Disco row. Wait, what? What happened to D? Why did D get fucked up? Oh my god, what is happening? Why can't I put D? Okay. So that is the fuck you, Disco Elysium row because I played most of you. Where would it go, though? Okay, so this is what I need to explain. This is what I need to explain. Or sorry, I meant most of it was in 2023, and then I finished it in 2024. I need to explain, one, because I think it's very funny in a screenshot to put it here, because people will get really mad. Two, if Disco, like, the way I do rankings, I like a lot of these games I played are some of like my new favorite games. But I'm going to be harsh because I don't like tier lists where 80% of things are an S. Like I've never liked that. So like we are using the whole range here. The game in D is probably not anywhere close to the worst game I've ever played. But it's a D comparatively to the best game I played. Now with that said, Disco Elysium is probably like very clearly an S. It's one of my, like some of the best writing I've ever played seen in a game. It's incredible. The whole time I was engrossed. I felt physically ill while playing it. The soundtrack is incredible, but I played most of it in 2023. So it's going in the fuck you, Disco. Also, I want to show gameplay while I talk about this for a lot of these games. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Because I guarantee you none of you know what the fuck Vengeful Guardian Moonrider is. And I'm going to talk a lot of shit about Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. I'm just going to put it here. It starts in C, and then I move it to, like, play, just so you can see. So, Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. Markiplier playthrough in the background, basically. So, let me find a Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. Guardian Moonrider gameplay. So, this... Hey, let's just get started, by the way. Let's just get started. So, this is a 100% S rank playthrough. So this was like how I started my year, was this game. That way, but this is fucked up because it's going to be full screen. How am I going to do this? I actually don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. I guess, because I want to show off the game. Can I add like a second capture in the corner? Nah, honestly, just show my full fucking screen. What do I have to hide? Stuff. Actually, I do have stuff I probably don't want to show. No, but like, who cares? No, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Markiplier. Yeah, let's just do this for now. So, okay, this is a game. Opera has picture-in-picture if you're a gamer. I hate Opera purely because of their Twitter account. It's annoying. So, okay, this is a so retro game. But it looks like it's like zoomed in. Do I just go like, hold on. Maybe I just like reset it every time. Wait. No. Just reset it every time. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have too many scenes. I can't do it like this either. Guys, the stream is going to get more professional now. The stream is getting more professional. Okay, retro meters are off the chart. So this is called Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. I picked up this game because I saw it was so retro. And like, oh wow, this looks cool. I didn't like this game very much. This game was a massive disappointment to me. It is so retro, and it's like an hour long. You see, it took this guy like an hour long. It took me like 3 hours. It's fine. Dark Souls 2 enjoyer, hello. I'm talking about my games I played this year. You should play Digital Circuit. That game's been on my radar. I just have not played it yet. This game is very Mega Man inspired. If I can go here, like you even choose like you can choose like this is basically like a Mega Man X. Oh, Digital Circus. When I watched Digital Circus. Oh no, this is gonna suck. Wait, I have something to say about Digital Circus in a second. But anyways, the Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. I was really disappointed in this game. I thought its level design was not great. I thought a lot of its enemies were boring. It's supposed to be like an old like Shinobi / Strider like Genesis game, and it really felt like all. Yes, I find Pomni attractive. Yes. It's like an old like retro game. Like retro like Mega Man X like Strider inspired game. I did not find it that fun. How did he get an S rank? He died here. That's a death. Or he got hit. Wait, no, but to get an S rank, you need to not take deaths. This guy, like, this is false. It looks like Metroid. It's not really. Like, it's just like it's supposed to just be like a retro, like, Mega Man game. I didn't find it that fun. I think the best thing it has going for it is it's beautiful. It had these sections, which I was really excited for because they remind me of, like, it's like almost like Outrun. These sections sucked. Every single one of them was, like, not fun to play. I really, really was disappointed in this game. And if it wasn't for, if it wasn't for whatever it's called, if it wasn't for the, like, how so retro it was, I wouldn't like it. I'm putting that in D tier. Have I played Katana Zero? I played 2 hours of it on stream, and it was like, this is not a good stream game, and then stopped streaming it. Oh my God, look how fucked up my taskbar is. I have so much shit on my taskbar. That's crazy. But I will say, oh no, but like I have Outlook going off. Stabby went live. Why is Outlook going off? Hold on. Actually, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna start screen. I don't want Outlook going off. Close Outlook. Cancel server request? Is that what that... Hide. You could restore... Okay, whatever. Hello, Vinnysuperg Hall of Fame. Docs incoming? No! You didn't see anything. You just saw that... Did I already just show my address? Why will I be playing Reboot in a week, Mr. Vinner? No, because I have to play the original, thing. And we got him already. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do, like, picture-in-picture, because I want to do that. I do want to actually do that, but for right now, we'll just do, like, I just zoom it out. Like I zoom in and out like this. But anyways. So yes, that was the first thing. So Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, that is a D. That is a D, goes right here. Wait, I want to talk about Amazing Digital Circus for a second. Amazing Digital Circus. I watched it for the first time. What's this a tier list for? These are all the games I played this year. And mind you, I'm judging harsh. I'm hoping for a nuclear take. I put fuck you disco. I want to talk about Amazing Digital Circus real quick. I watched when I was sick. I watched Amazing Digital Circus for a show that got like super brain rotted. Like with how everyone reacts with Amazing Digital Circus. That show is great. If I had to rank the episodes, it's 3, 1, 2, 4. Episode 3 was really fucking good. Kinger is probably my favorite character because he's funny and he looks like a funny guy. I don't know what it is about it that excites people. I don't know why people got like super brain rotted with that shit, but I don't care for episode 4. No, I thought episode 4 was fine. I watched it today actually. I you know what it was? I had already seen clips of episode 4 all over my Twitter, so it wasn't like I'd already like basically seen like half of it. Yeah, episode 3 was great. I like Luigi Mangione's cameo. Yeah. Do they do a cameo? I don't know. Do they? I could see them doing that. Elsa Gate 2? No, it's not Elsa Gate. It's fucking like Pomni. She's like, meh. Now I will say, Kane, the voice actor for Kane, I have been following for fucking years. Alex Rashawn, he was like one of my first ever subs. So I had never watched Digital Circus, but I was so happy for him because I watched Alex Rashawn for years. I mean, like legit since I was like 8. So I was in like back when he did like top 10s. So seeing him get like a role like that and get super popular, genuinely am so happy for him. Have I seen Punch Punch Forever? Is that by like the porn person? I haven't watched it, but I know Sephiroth Sword is in it, so I do want to watch it. So, yes, it's by the porn person. Okay. Just checking. Okay, next game. My Friendly Neighborhood. Ooh, I gotta talk about this game. That's Seth Sama, sorry. That is Seth Sama. I am sorry. My Friendly Neighborhood. I'm gonna be honest. I fucking loved this game. This game. Do you actually really enjoy Friendly Neighborhood? Yes, this is like a serious game. Dude, My Friendly Neighborhood got so fucked over. Hold on, I have an idea. Wait, why didn't I do it like this? Oh, I'm so smart. Hold on, I have an idea. I know how to do this now. Hold on, I know how to get gameplay now. Wait, Jacksepticeye played this? Okay. Here. And then I like... Wait, but I don't... Oh, I got an idea! Wait! I have an even better idea. I have a straight up... I'm gonna use Microsoft Edge. Wait, documents! Wait, you can see documents. Hold on. Hold on. Microsoft Edge. Okay. So now I'm signed out. It's like, what if I show documents? Okay. My Friendly Neighborhood. Full game. Okay. Oh, dude, we're so back. Full game. Hold on, I can't read chat right now. There might be documents.
It's been 20 years.
It's been 20 years. What the fuck?
Icons take on all the complexity.
Okay, the icons take on all of the complexity. Okay.
I saw something.
What is happening? Why is Tamper
Felt
Monkey up?
something, maybe.
Who's this woman? I don't remember that woman from the game. Hold on. Okay. Think we're good? Left screen. Yes! Yes! I figured it out! Okay. I'm so smart. Okay, documents. No, you guys aren't seeing my documents now. Vinny's mommy ASMR reply. There might be. You guys don't know me. I might have mommy ASMR. I don't. My mother's in my house right now. I can't be screaming that. It's okay. Anyways. My Friendly Neighborhood. I'm a boomer who only plays 3 to 6 games a year at max. Okay, I need to explain this. I am like a gamer. I actually really like playing games. Just so is the video dog. Anyways, here's My Friendly Neighborhood. Oh, porn. Oh, dude, racist such as porn. Okay. This is My Friendly Neighborhood. If you don't know what this is a game that everyone thought was like a fucking, that like people thought, oh my God, I'm so absolutely fucked in the head. Okay. People thought this was going to be... Okay. Dude, oh my god, I'm fucked in the head. This is like... Watching my stream is like watching my high school teachers use a Zoom during COVID. Shut up! I'm talking about the game! I'm talking about My Friendly Neighborhood. This is one of my favorite games I played last year. Okay, so, this was a game. This game has Arlo in it. Arlo is in this. Arlo is in this game, okay? And he's like a puppet guy, and he goes, yeah, it's me, Arlo. Okay, Arlo does that. And this is a game that is just classic Resident Evil. And I've talked about this, is that Resident Evil has two types of Resident Evil. There's action horror and survival horror. And I do love both, but I way prefer the survival horror Resident Evil. Like, it's a point-and-click adventure game most of the time. This game is very much so trying to be Resident Evil 2. In terms of, like, ammo conservation, puzzles, backtracking. It's got all of that stuff, and it's so fucking good. Now, is this game scary for a horror game? Not in the slightest. I got scared maybe once or twice. I got jump scared. But also, is it hard? No. It was a very easy survival horror game, and I played on the hardest difficulty. But what is there is a very, very, very strong survival horror game that I absolutely loved. I did have to look up one thing because it was unclear, that I had to ring a bell. But outside of that, everything was fucking excellent. Kaz, I saw you say that you couldn't get into the story. I don't really play these types of games for the story, so I was kind of just like, whatever. The story isn't, like, the story's kind of, like, anticlimactic, and it just kind of end. And I do wish the game was a bit longer and a bit more challenging. But I will say right now, this is one of the games I will absolutely say, if you are interested in getting into, like, survival horror, or if you're, like, a child and want to, like, play, like, an actual good, like, children's horror game, play My Friendly Neighborhood. This game is fucking excellent. Excellent, excellent game. Is there anything, like, I could show? Yeah, like, there's, like, puzzles. There's secrets. You go around a giant map. Can I see the map? I really want to show the map, how, like, cute the map is. Oh, here's Arlo. If you want to hear Arlo, that, like, he's actually, like, a...
Pearl? You know, the enormous bird that crushes people.
It is, okay, I will say, it is just, like, Arlo talking, which did make me feel very weird, because I'm like, why is Arlo just talking to me?
Don't get on her bad side, is all I...
What was that?
But yeah, Arlo is in this game. Would you ever like Finding Frankie? I don't even know. What is Finding Frankie? Hold on. What is Finding Frankie? I would play this on stream. I would probably not play this on my own time, but I would play this on stream. Would I like it? I don't know. I did like Poppy's Playtime when I played that years ago, but then they did like NFT stuff. So okay, My Friendly Neighborhood is an early A. Will it stay A? Maybe. But it's an early A. I think Vengeance Rider, this I gave a 10. This I gave a 5, if I remember correctly. And this I gave a 9. What the fuck was... Why did, like, my stomach gurgle? Did you hear that? What was that stomach gurgle sound? Am I tweaking? I think it was my mic. I think I hit my mic, but it sounded like my stomach was rumbling, like, really loud. It was the bile was coming up. Schizo. No, I'm not schizo. Okay, so My Friendly Neighborhood, excellent, excellent game. I would highly recommend it. I honestly would have been awesome to play on stream. Okay, it was my mic. Okay, my thing is hitting my mic. My big fucking massive cock is hitting the mic. I'm sorry. Okay. So My Friendly Neighborhood, excellent. Dark Souls! Yes! Okay, Dark Souls. Friggin' Pog! Guys! It's Dark Souls! Guys! It's freaking Dark Souls! This game Oh my God, it's the best game ever! Whoa! My God! Guys, Dark Souls 1, it's like the freaking hardest game you've ever played in your fucking life. It's the freaking hardest game you've ever played in your fucking life. Like, oh, everything's interconnected. It's interconnected. It's a big world, and there's shortcuts, a fire link. You can go anywhere right at the beginning. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Okay, I fucking grew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because Shane is the okay. This has some explaining to do. I fucking growing up, I tried playing Dark Souls 1 when I was younger, and I hated it. And I tried getting through fucking. It's not yet dog joke. It's just on here right now. I didn't give it a C. It's going here. Hey, I'll put it there so no one gets like fucking confused. But Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 1, I played like a shit ton growing up. I didn't play it with the poop stick. That's another thing. I did not play it with the poop stick. Growing up, and I hated it. And then I played Bloodborne. And Bloodborne became one of my favorite games of all time. It's like top 5 favorite games for me. And then I tried playing Dark Souls 1 again, and I hated it again. I got to the fucking Ceaseless Discharge, and I was like, this is one of the shittiest bosses I ever played in my life. And I didn't play it again. And then, finally, this year, after playing Elden Ring and fucking loving Elden Ring, I'm like, I will play Dark Souls 1, and I will beat it. And I did. I beat Dark Souls 1. I don't need to put gameplay of Dark Souls 1. You all know Dark Souls 1. What I want to say about Dark Souls 1, and especially since I'm playing Dark Souls 3 right now, and having played Elden Ring, is I will give it, Shane, friend of the stream, Shaforni, that Dark Souls 1 is his favorite game of all time, and he hates Dark Souls 2. So I would make fun of him because I didn't really like Dark Souls 1 in a sense where I thought it was heavily, heavily overrated. I understand that people like the interconnected world, but it was never that big a deal to me. I was always like, that's kind of cool. It's a very Metroidvania, but I was always like, meh, whatever. Sekiro is the best FromSoft game. I played halfway through it, and then fell off, but I did really like it, and I need to get back to it. I might like Dark Souls 3 more than Dark Souls 1. I'm playing through Dark Souls 3 right now. I don't know about that. So what I will say, we'll get to that in a second, and Dark Souls 3 will be on next year's list. But I just beat the Dancer in Dark Souls 3, if you want to know where I am. Dark Souls 1, what I will say about it is that I haven't played Demon Souls, but every other game I've played in this franchise, and which is basically just Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2 are the only ones I haven't played. This is the only game that I've played that has this like vibe that I do understand the vibe, and the interconnected world is kind of cool. And I think the way it handles like New Londo Ruins only having like one bonfire, like I do like New Londo Ruins. I thought that place was great, and I thought like the way that area worked was very, very nice. And Sen's Fortress is a fucking banger. Sen's Fortress is an excellent area. It's such a, like, the reason why Souls games work so well is because they're secret comedy games. You would know this if you ever watched Jerma play through a Souls game. Souls games are secret comedy games. They are a vehicle for hilarious things to happen. And so if you don't get like mad when you die in these games, Sen's Fortress is fucking hilarious. Thank you, Bubble Nuggets. Appreciate it. But so I will say Dark Souls 1 has that. Now, gameplay wise, I mean Dark Souls 1 has like little to no good bosses in terms of if you're going at like if you're looking at like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, although I do have issues with Dark Souls 3, or Elden Ring, like it has like very little bosses I would call like great. But then you get to the DLC, and then you actually feel like they're getting more comfortable, and you feel like that later Souls energy come out. The DLC is incredible. Artorias of the Abyss is like a 4-hour DLC, and it's like the best shit in the game. What I will also say is that I was really bummed because I wanted to be playing the game, I wanted to be a contrarian with my opinion of Dark Souls 1. because I wanted to say that the second half is not as bad as people say. No, the second half is fucking terrible. The second half is actually way worse than I thought it would be. Tomb of the Giants is terrible. I did not like the Catacombs. Lost Izalith is like notoriously bad. What else? A New Under Ruins I like actually quite a bit, and Seath's Fortress, Seath's Library is good until you get to the Crystal Cave area, and it's the worst area in the game. The Crystal Cave area is fucking terrible. Wait, you don't like Disco Elysium? I'm just joining. See, this is why I put it in the fuck you disco. I might have to put a thing on. I might have to actually just move that because people are gonna get mad. But I will say, I'll explain in a second. Dark Souls 1 is a great game. I will put it in B, maybe even A. But I will say, I gave it an 8 out of 10. If the second half of the game wasn't as dog shit as it was, I would be like A, close to S. I totally get the vibe of this game. Very, like, just how fucking dark this game is, too, is, like, actually great. But, yeah, I think the first half of this game is so fucking good, and it's just, nah. I'm not mad, I'm just wondering why. It's because Disco Elysium is an S, but I played it mostly in 2023, and then I finished it in 2024. So, I'm like, nah. You should play Disco Elysium. It's one of the best games I've ever played. I just didn't think it's fair because it's putting it in S, and it would be an easy S. And I'm trying to, I'm trying to use the whole scale. So I put a fuck you disco because I know a few games that are going to be S, and I'm going to be fighting for S. So, I played Dark Souls, like 40 hours. So, there. Are people happy with a B? Because, like, I really do like Dark Souls. I will say, Dark Souls 3. I want to say Dark Souls 3 because I'm playing through it right now. Dark Souls 3. Oh, yeah. I'll soy all over. Artorias is fucking awesome. And everything to do with the Abyss, I think, is so fucking cool. And I also want to say, Dark Souls story, I did not think was that hard to follow. I skim item descriptions. I don't, like, read. Elden Ring, I'm going to be honest, I had no fucking idea what was going on. The DLC, I had a bit of an idea what was going on. Bloodborne, I had a pretty good idea what was going on, and then I watched the Vati videos. Dark Souls 1, I thought was pretty self-explanatory. Dark Souls 3, I think is funny how much it's very, like, I like, the twist of Dark Souls 3 is so funny that it's just like, oh, we call it Lordran, and it's fucking, or we call it fucking whatever it's called, and it's just Lordran again. It's like, I do think it's funny. You could play you could put Dark Souls 1 wherever, and I think most of those people who play through the Souls games will find it valid. Yeah, they're so notorious. I'll tell you right now, I would maybe put Dark Souls 1 over Dark Souls 3. I think Dark Souls 3 is a fucking annoying game. Like, I'm having fun with it, and I'm really addicted. I've heard the Dark Souls 3 DLC is incredible. But I think base Dark Souls 3, I think, is, like, fine. I think it's, like, a fine game. But I don't think it's, like, incredible. So, I don't know. And Dark Souls 2, I'm probably going to play on stream, because I think I've heard it's a comedy game. Dark Souls 2, I think, would be really fun to play on stream. But, yeah, that is my opinion. I find Deus 1 to be very clunky and slow, but that's why I kind of like it, because it's the only one that I've played that is that slow, and I think it's very unique in that way. Like, it's a breath of fresh air from that, like, you gotta remember, I later in the year played, like, listen, Shadow of the Erd Tree, that's on here, and we're gonna be talking about that. And I'm going to be withholding what I thought of Shadow of the Erd Tree. But I will say, playing Shadow of the Erd Tree later in the year made me think better of Dark Souls 1. Purely because I'm like, yeah, Shadow of the Erd Tree is very much like the fucking finale of what you can really do with this combat system. And I think it's really charming to see it be kind of very clunky and slow. The only games I played last year were Minecraft and Mario Party. That's funny. Oh, did I add Mario Party? Oh, no, I forgot to add Mario Party. I will add Mario Party. The first one in the Ashes DLC. Which one? Oh yeah, Ashes of Ariandel I have not done yet because I looked up and you're supposed to be like level 80 and I'm like level 60. So I'm waiting. I'm probably just gonna get to Soul of Cinder and then do everything. Josh's gaming history for 2024. That's no, add Balatro to that. I think Josh is literally playing Balatro right now. I do want to say, dude, I fucking watched Josh play Balatro while sleep deprived the other day. Sleep deprived podcast. STMP. I will tell you right now, that was some of the worst fucking gameplay I've ever seen in my life. That man, I don't know how that man has put so much time into Balatro. It's so funny. It was honestly charming how bad he was. No, it wasn't because I was getting mad. Has Josh reached gold stake runs? I think he's doing them right now. So you were watching his stream today? Wait, he streamed today? Wait, did he? Actually? Oh, that's great. No, I maybe his older streams because I was gonna say I didn't hear that he streamed. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, Dark Souls. I liked it. I do think the interconnected world is kind of bleh, comparatively to how people react to it, but I like it. Anyways, I could, mind you, this could be a long stream. I feel like, I'm gonna try and like, I really like talking about games. I hope everyone's enjoying this and hearing me fucking like just spew out words about games I like. But anyways, next game. So I also like, this is mostly in order of like what I played throughout the years. So after playing Dark Souls, I decided to get really high and play Super Castlevania 4 in one sitting. I got like wicked high and fucking played all of Super Castlevania 4. Did I play Balan Wonderland? That might be a stream game. I'm dead serious. I streamed its demo. So Super Castlevania 4. Let me get actual gameplay of that because it's like old. It was an epic weed moment. Come on. No, not the OST, although the OST is incredible. I do want to say, the fucking, probably the worst stream I ever did with Josh was somehow got turned into a video. It's the, what was it? What stream was it? It was when we played Left 4 Dead 2. It was me, it was just me, Proct, Scarlet, and Josh. And I forgot we said we were going to stream that day. So I got like really high. And then he was like, we are streaming. And so if that stream felt like a fever dream, that one fucking, I was like so fucking gone for that stream. I was like, it wasn't like miserable. But I remember I like started talking about fucking JonTron and shit. And Josh was getting like upset. I was so shocked that got made into a video. I was so surprised. I was like, and Josh thought it was a fun stream. So I don't know. I thought that stream was terrible. But like, yeah. Oh no, my pop filter. My Funko Pop. But anyways, let me get Super Castlevania 4. There we go. My pop filter fell off. This is it was hilarious, but it was really bad, and that's what we like. This is Super Castlevania 4. This is a Super Nintendo game. Castlevania is kind of a weird blind spot for me. I haven't played too many. I grew up playing the first game. I grew up playing the first game on the NES. And then I beat it last year, and that's actually that's like one of the best NES games. There's not many good NES games, in my opinion. It's an incredible NES game for the time. And then I played Aria of Sorrow. It's one of my favorite Metroidvanias. So I was like, all right, I want to like play more old school Castlevania. And so Super Castlevania 4, I tried playing 3 years ago, and I didn't really like it. So I was like, let me try and play this one. This game's great. This is cute. It's a cute little game. I know fucking Ego Raptor did a sequelitis on this game, and he was like, this game's soy. This game's soy. All right, guys. Super Castlevania 4, soy. I'm Ego Raptor. So I know he did that, but like, this is a great game. It's a great little side-scrolling platformer. It's not too hard like some Castlevanias can get. Look, there's a funny skeleton man. I don't have much to say about this game. I will say though, and this is just for like people who like grew up watching like AVGN, they talk about like the whip, like if you hold down the button, you like throw your whip everywhere. That move sucks. I'm glad they never brought that back. But I know people love that move. Because you could see him, like, if he, like, freaks out sometimes when he throws the whip, that's because you hold the button, and then he, like, freaks out the whip, and it's fucking annoying because I hold down the button. Did this game come out during the medieval ages? I'm sorry, it's called playing video games. I have fun playing, I'm a so retro guy. I think this aesthetic of video games is one of the best aesthetics of, like, in all games. I fucking love the Super Nintendo graphics are like peak video game graphics. I will die on that hill. So, like, yes, I love how this game looks. Like, look how fucking stupid this looks. And then Dracula was really fun. Oh, the Dracula theme is so good. Yeah, no, I really, really, really liked this game. But it's old and kind of shitty. So it's going in B, right next to Dark Souls. Maybe C, but like I really enjoyed it. Boring. Where are my hyper-realistic UE5 Soylent simulators? Well, good news on the next game. That's Penny's Big Breakaway. I played Penny's Big Breakaway afterwards. C for Castlevania. Fuck. Oh wait, someone asked about Symphony of the Night first. That is like I might play that this year. Not on stream. That's not a stream game. But Symphony of the Night is a sore spot for me, or like a blind spot. It's one of the best games I've heard, like one of the best Metroidvanias. I love Metroidvanias, so yeah, I need to play that. RTX mode on for Penny's Big Breakaway. It's a C. Maybe even a D. No, D is too hard. Okay, do you guys know what this game is? Do you watch like Nintendo Directs? This was the game made by Christian Whitehead, who did like Sonic Mania and everything. And they made a new company because Sega fucked them. And then like they shadow dropped Penny's Big Breakaway, their new game. And I played it day one. Just got here putting my friendly neighborhood in A is correct and true. And and we're glad to have you. Glad to have you. So here's the thing about Penny's Big Breakaway. This game is very Mario Sunshine coded and not in a good way. Let me get some gameplay of it. And the reason I say this is because the game... I know, yeah, Donkey made a video. The game, when I played it, was, like, the movement was, like, fantastic. Like, the movement was fantastic. Like, some of the, like super refined movement. I really liked the levels. I liked everything about that. The problem is that the polish when I played was really bad. I refunded this game and instead I bought Persona 3 Reload DLC. That's funny. I like that. I don't hate this game, and I don't even not like it. I think it's really good. But I did feel like I was kind of trying to force myself to play it, to like beat it. And I also feel like I was kind of like, I don't know. I just wish the game had more polish. Like it has like cutscenes in this, like this boss. Oh dude, scene 3 boss. This boss broke on me so many fucking times. This boss sucked. Like the boss battles I didn't think were good. I thought they were really bad. Like, oh, here, I can actually like put audio on. The music's great, but I do have something to say about the music, which I will say. Hey guys, wait, Mr. Beast saved 100 dogs from dying. Why were they dying? Look how sad this dog is. He doesn't like being near Jimmy. When was it released? It was released in like February. My fault. But I will say, I would recommend this game, but it's just very like just, okay, I will say this. Do not 100% this game. So this game has a problem that I will show right here. And this is genuinely one of the reasons why I didn't like it. It's cute. You do a little dance at the end. The dances got really old really fast. So you get graded at the end here. You'll see the grades. I have a very, 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 very big problem with how this game grades you. And I don't think you necessarily need to do it for 100%, but I wanted to because technically it is 100%, is that you can perfect every level by getting a high enough combo in the game. So if you look, whenever Penny does something, she does like a little, like, the combo meter goes up. But the problem is that the combo meter goes up if you do fucking anything. So if you just stand there and do 100 attacks in a row, your combo will get 100. And you will be guaranteed that by the time you finish the level, you will get a perfect score. So what that meant for me is that at the start of every level, I would do like 200 moves, get my combo up to max, and then start the level. It was a massive pace breaker. And so I will say, if this fucking bar didn't exist, it would get a full letter grade up. It was miserable. It completely broke the pace. And I was like, I don't know, like, okay, here's the thing. My streamer is literally karma farming. Like, listen, if you're going to give me a Reddit gold, I want to get it. But I will say this, is that if you're going to include a fucking ranking system in your game, make it, like, work properly, and that I can't do that. Because then it discourages, like, this game's all about going fast, and it has a lot of, like, mechanics to go fast and encourages that. But the combo system isn't, like, it doesn't punish you. Like, you see that, like, flip jump they're doing? If you do a flip jump and then ride the car and then flip jump and ride the car over and over again, your combo goes endlessly. And it's just a really poorly thought out ranking system that if it was, like, way more strict, I think the game would be better because I'd be less inclined to do that. I'd be more inclined to, like, actually utilize with the really fun movement mechanics in this game. So I give it a C. Like, if they make a sequel, I will play it. But, like, man, it was kind of a bummer because I was really looking forward to that game because I really like Sonic Mania. Neon White got a pretty good ranking system. I need to play Neon White. I do know that game's apparently kind of cringe, but I don't really care for cringe. Like, I don't really care about cringe. Dude, you guys, just wait. Mouthwashing is on this list. I have some stuff to say about mouthwashing. I was like, talking about it to myself earlier. Hey, what up, hero? Neon White's so good. Just skip dialogue. No, I'm going to watch the whole thing. I'm gonna play the whole game. Ooh! That was like such a fake ooh, but I am excited. I'm like top 1,000. It's addictive. Ooh! I'm sorry. That's cool. That's awesome. Genuinely, that's really cool. Ooh! Wait, guys. Ooh! Tori's up next. Tori 2. T-O-R-E-E. That's the bird we like to see. T-O-R-E-E. That's the bird we like to see. It's fucking Tori. Oh! Ooh! These games are great. Ooh! It's still probably a C, though. Tori 2 is still probably a C. But it's better than Penny's Big Breakaway. I will say, so if you don't... I need to explain this. There's a guy on Steam named... Siactro. S-I-A-C-T-R-O. And Siactro is a indie dev that makes games that are 99 cents. They're all like platformers. They're an hour long and they're fucking excellent. Every one I've played. I heard Tori Saturn or like the recent one was kind of not good, but I haven't played that yet. And this is the sequel to Tori, which I played last year. It's a if you want like a palate cleanser game, like you just played like fucking Space Marines, like whipping their fucking fat tits everywhere and fucking fucking tyranid and fucking like squishing their head. Like, once you're done playing that, play a Tori game. And they're excellent. Wait, I got a text message from my mother. Food's here. Oh no, my food's here. Okay, we're gonna take a little break in a little because my food's here. But like, if you want like a fucking like if you want to get away from the like head smushing games, play Tori. I'm gonna show off a little gameplay of Tori because I'm gonna sell you guys on this. They're so cute. Man, here, just look at the release trailer. Look how. Why is it like 360p? There we go. They're so retro 3D platformers where you just run around, you collect 90 stars, and you, like that's just it. And there's like 10 levels. My face, the description of my face with the noise you make. Like these games are great, and they're also a little spooky. Maybe a little spooky. There might be. They're like I said this. Does this game have a workshop? I think the newest one, Tori Saturn, is going to have a workshop. Yeah, they're making a new one where it's just like, is that out yet? No, Tori's Panic Pack I heard wasn't that good. But yeah, it's literally just like super simple levels you run through. They're great. I really like these. They're very simple, very fun. There's also lore. Every one of I was gonna make a video on Ciactro games because they're a really great find. They all have lore. It's literally 99 cents. And they're so just cute and fun, and just they're a lot just like this guy makes bangers. This guy makes bangers. They're so simple. There's also a song I want to play. T-O-R-E-E. That's the bird we like to see. The early bird, is that what it's called? No, who's Mr. Red? I don't know who Mr. Red is. Song. What's yeah, they're also on like the eShop. Torch Tower? No, it's this song. Oh! 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 Ooh! Wait, I put some oohs in chat. Ooh! Suki desu. I don't know what that means. It's like a weird song to be in this game. It's so random. Ooh! eShop games you buy with Nintendo Gold. I missed that part. Oh, it's so good. Wait, let me show the actual like level too. No, wait. What is happening? Hold on. The Sparkle Park. Let me like actually show the. Oh. So it's like, yeah, you're just like running around doing shit. As like a little gremlin. And you like speed run levels. The speed runs in this game are fucking actually really hard and very tight. You have to like learn the mechanics. Or you have to learn the levels, because there's not really many mechanics. So yeah, game's great. Still probably a C. But better than Penny's Big Breakaway. I like the squeaks it makes when it falls. Yeah, those games are great. That level has a jump scare, though, if you play it. Ooh! Ooh time. Because I'm going to take a little break after this one just to eat. I'll put on some music. It'll just be like a 5-minute break. Vinny, what should I name my cloister? Oh, wait, what does a cloister look like? Hold on. Looks like that. Give him, Clunkus. He's clunky. He's clunkus. Clunkus. There you go. A Vagineer? A Vagineer's pretty good, too. Wait, no, that's like a TF2 joke. Robert's pretty good. I like Clunkus. Clunkus or Robert? What I will say about this next game. The person who told me to play this game is none other than Penny Parker Snapcube. I don't know why she followed me, but she followed me at some point. And so, like, we kind of were, like, Twitter mutuals for a little. And we would tweet at each other, and we'd respond to tweets. But she doesn't use Twitter anymore. So, like, sometimes I appear in her chat, and she smiles. So, like, no, not on, like, a friend basis, but, like, we're Twitter oomphs. And she told me to play this game because she was playing it. And then I ended up playing it. And now it's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It's Final Fantasy VII. This is a game, and I'm just putting it in B for right now. This is a game that is like fucking so old, and I like old, clunky, I love RPGs. My repertoire is not as large as I wish it was. My experience with full game original. My experience, please don't be the shitty. Okay, there we go. It's widescreen, but whatever. What I will say about Final Fantasy VII is that you thought you had played it by now. I originally picked it up when it released on PS4, and then I beat Midgar, and then I stopped right after Midgar. And then, years later, I picked it back up again on the Switch, played it up until the end of Disc 1, and then just fell off and never got back to it. And then I finally was like, alright, I need to actually play through FF7. And so I played through the whole game. And I finished it. And what I will say about FF7, finally playing it, this is I remember saying this to people, and I truly mean this. FF7, if it's, yes, it's a very, very dated game. I mean, look at the fucking Chocobo racing. Look at this, like, slop. But I will say this. FF7 is the world's first ever super game. Like, if you put into, like, just take your mind and realize that this released in fucking 1997 when fucking, like, Gex released. Like, Gex was battling this game. Like, you need to think about this. Like, the amount of, like, this game is the equivalent of, like, 4 Call of Duties. Yeah, the first, like, quadruple A game. I truly believe this. Like, if you take the fact that, like, if you just take your mind and forget the fact that it looks like this, like, it does kind of look a little ugly. This game is fucking huge. There is so much shit to discover in this game. There is so much to do. There is so much fucking story. There's so much character detail. Like, the party is so good in this game. The music is, like, genuinely one of the best soundtracks of all time. Yeah, no, like, this game, I'm gonna say it, ruined AAA video games because, like, this is the game that started every game needing to take, like, 500 years to make because they need to have the most money in the world. Like, this game is a super game. It is insanely large, and it's so fucking quality. The story is great. I, like, got, like, emotional at times. I didn't cry, but I did get, like, emotional. Like, being like, oh, I feel this. The story is, like, genuinely really good. The amount of shit... what the fuck was that transition? The amount of shit in this game that, like, happens is so large. It's like, the gameplay-wise, I want to show, like, actual gameplay. You're running? Why are you running for battles, you pussy? Like, the biggest problems with this game are how clunky it is for, like, when it, like, released. Oh, yeah, by the way, look at this. They're getting crucified. They're T-posting crucified. Listen, this game might be kind of ugly. Like, let's be clear. It's a little ugly by today's standards. But, like, the pre-rendered backgrounds, this part is fucking weird. This part of the game is kind of weird. The pre-rendered backgrounds of this game are fucking gorgeous. Even though and I personally like the way okay. Just download an HD texture pack mod pack. They look so ugly. I hate the way those look. I really hate the HD texture packs. Because I thought about it, and I looked at it, and I was like, man, these are ugly. RE4's HD texture pack mod is one of the best mods ever created because it doesn't break the art style. This game's art style gets broken. Yeah, it's like AI upscaled. It looks kind of bleh. Yeah, FF7, I kind of don't know. Like, look, there's fucking snowboarding in this game. It's just such a fucking super game. There is so much going on in this game, and most of it hits. I actually think the snowboarding sucks. But like most of it just hits so well. The gameplay is like it's turn-based. It's a turn-based RPG, so I like it. It's not like in terms of like the materia system, I am not the biggest fan of the materia system. I don't want to explain how it works, but what I will say is that the materia system is kind of like the weakest part of the game, the gameplay, but it's still really fun and really cool to be able to like mix and match your characters. And I will say this about the game, is when I played it, this is how I knew I really liked this game. When I first played this game, I was like, I'm not doing chocobo breeding. I'm not doing it. I know you need the gold chocobo because like that's what everyone did. They wanted the gold chocobo, but I thought chocobo breeding was stupid, and I still think it's kind of stupid. But then I tried to do the super boss of this game, and the super boss of this game without doing chocobo breeding is like very, very, very hard. So what I did was I looked up a guide. There's a dude who just has a full website that is step-by-step how to do chocobo breeding, and it was so much fucking fun. It took me like 4 hours, and it was like kind of like... yeah, there's a website on how to breed the chocobos. It's like Paul's chocobo breeding. Wait, let me get it. Chocobo breeding FF7 guide. Mike's chocobo breeding guide. Fucking, I want to give this guy money. Mike is awesome. Mike will teach you how to breed these chocobo. It's a whole website that is step by step, like table of contents, like all of this shit, like images. He's got his donation link. I actually need to give him money. Fucking Mike. We love Mike. Mike bred those chocobos, and he's gonna teach you how to breed those chocobos. It was so, like, it's so cool. And it's not like hard. It's just like dealing with RNG, but it's like so, like, I genuinely think one of my favorite parts of an RPG is like the end game grind, because it's so relaxing. You could just put on like fucking YouTube videos and just grind and do like a checklist. And yeah, like I was like, I'm not gonna do this, and then I got so fucking into this. And it's really all because of Mike, Big Mike. It was fucking really, 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 really fun. So FF7 is the closest to a game we've gotten on here, other than Disco, that would be an S. I'm gonna put it in high A because I don't know. I know we have some games here that also, but let's put it in S for now. We'll put it in S. I do think it's an S tier game. You should look at the Chow breeding guide. You can make a custom Chow. When I play Sonic Adventure 2 eventually, I will probably be doing that. Would I ever do Fear and Hunger? Is it weird to say that game's kind of Reddit? Like, I probably would really like that game, but I don't. Okay, let me not say that Reddit. It feels more like it's an art piece than a fun game to play, and I just, like, I don't know. I played a lot of it. Kind of pyrocynical core is a great way to put it. It is pyrocynical core, and I think I don't like hate the game, and I think I would probably like it, but I don't really have an interest in it. I thought it looked kind of cool, but then when I found out, to be honest, calling things Reddit is pretty Reddit. Well, I hate to tell you, I'm a Redditor. Sorry about how it is like heckin' evil game where the evil things happen and was about it. 8-hour video essay game. It feels like that. And like, I like 8-hour video essay games, but Fear and Hunger, just, I don't know. The idea of the game is cool, that it's a game that you have to play over and over again that hates you. It's like, I could see the title, "This Game Hates You," and then it's like Fear and Hunger. I think that's cool. I don't know. I don't really have an interest to play it right now. I think for RPG Maker games, there are other games that I enjoy more that I'd rather play right now. Fear and Hunger is one of those games you watch a video about, but you never play because it would be boring. It does, yeah. It seems like I haven't played Pathologic 2, but it feels like Pathologic 1, where it's like very interesting to talk about, but you like playing it is like like an artistic like experience where you're miserable, and that's the point. Pathologic 2 I have heard is way better, so I do plan to play Pathologic 2. But that's kind of what I've heard about the first game. Hey, question. How many of you will stay if I leave for 5 minutes to go eat? Because I don't like eating on stream. Like, if I go to a BRB screen, will you guys still be here? Because I'm really enjoying this. I see one me. I will too. Ian White's here. I killed myself. Well, don't do that. I'm leaving, but come back in 5. Okay, people will stay here. I will be back in like 5-10 minutes, and I'm going to go eat something. So, because I have food here. BRB, haha, LOL. Let me just put on some tunes. Neil banging out the tunes. It was like OST. Game. Lo-fi chill video games. Here, you guys get lo-fi chill video games. Wait, what if this is like one of those things where it's like there's just a guy like shaking his ass in the middle? I don't know. All right, I'll be back. Dude, Wawa never fucking misses. Oh, Wawa does not miss. Fucking Wawa. A Wawa cheesesteak. And that's what we like. My cousin went to Cousin and he hated it. He hated Wawa or Donkey Kong. Your cousin's he went to Texas and he hated Wawa because he got Wawa in Texas. That sounds terrible. Oh man. All right. Oh, I have a message on my. Sorry, I was looking at something. Okay. Wawa's what a baby makes. Everyone makes that joke. Wawa's good. I'm sorry, you have toddler brain. You have I'm sorry. That was like not funny either. That was like cringe what I just did. I'm taking a sip of my Propel vitamin water. And it's filled with electrolytes, so it's like basically salt, so my mouth hurts. Because I just had a very salty sandwich. Wawa is just a glorified, like, what are they called? Bodegas? It's a glorified bodega. And it's awesome. It's the best bodega. Isn't that what the New Yorker's called? Vitamin water? That's a pretty good one. It's filled with electricity. Dude, are electrolytes literally just sodium? I saw a tweet that said that. And I'm like trying not to like only believe tweets, but is that like true? I thought electrolytes were like healthy. Isn't that what's in like Gatorade? I thought like Gatorade was like good for you, except for the fact that it has a ton of sugar. It can be sodium? Okay. It's like, is it like half sodium? Because I know Prime has a lot of electrolytes. So I'm drinking my Prime right now. I don't know. Propel's pretty good. I'm drinking the berry water. It's pretty good. It's usually something that I just like. Oh, when I'm eating something, I'm like, oh, I'll have a Propel. Sponsored by Propel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I would ever get sponsored. Cause okay, no, I would. If they gave me like $10,000, I would do a sponsorship. Like I'm not even gonna front. Like, okay, I will tell you right now. I'm dead serious. Maybe not honey. Maybe I wouldn't do honey. Maybe I wouldn't do BetterHelp. But I would say, if you ever see a sponsorship, keep this between us. If I ever do a sponsorship, it means I got a shit ton of money. Because like if someone's offering even like $1,000 for a sponsorship, I'm not doing it. That's like so not worth it. But if someone offers like 10 grand, just know I got like a fucking I got a payday if you see a sponsorship. I got $7 trillion just because I think it's so annoying when YouTubers do it. But I do know YouTubers also make a shit ton of money when they do it. Is my tum-tum full now? It's pretty good. It's pretty full from a Wawa. A Wawa? Sodium is an electrolyte, so they just can label something as salty as electrolytes. Okay. But I don't like reading what does it say on the label? It has no protein. There's 10 grams, 10% sodium. All right, well, it's sodium. Okay, they put sodium in here. It's 10% of my daily value. It's not a lot, but it is 10% of my daily value. And that Wawa fucking hoagie was probably 80% of my daily value. And then I had chips today. So I'm at like 200% sodium of my daily value. But I don't listen to the government. I'm drinking pure salt water. Dude, can you like do that? Like, okay, all right, before we start this, I have a question. If I just like take like water and I just put a bunch of salt in it and I stir it up and I drink it, do I ever eat, okay, this is serious, okay. Back when do I ever eat raw salt? The answer is yes. I do it all the time, but it was even worse when I was younger. I love salt. Salt is like a top 3 food, even though it's not really a food. Like when My Little Pony was airing, when I was younger, every Sunday it would air on the hub, And I wouldn't watch it on the hub because then you would have, it was at 11 a.m. and I'd usually get up at 1 p.m. So then I would I'd wait till Daily Motion. Someone would upload it on Daily Motion. I'd make popcorn and I'd put a shit ton of salt, not the porn hub. It was called the hub. Like I would pour salt on my popcorn and like a shit ton. And I'd shake the fucking thing around a little, like in my own tub. And then I'd eat the popcorn during the My Little Pony episode, and then I'd go on Reddit, see what the Redditors think, and I'd make my greasy popcorn hands. And then when I finished the popcorn, there'd be salt all over the bottom of it. So I'd take my fucking finger and run it across the bottom, and then eat the leftover salt that I had. So that's what I do. All right, and my sodium levels are great. I was just at the doctor. Okay, I do that all the time. To be honest, I did that. Dude, salt is awesome. Salt is so good. Yeah, I did that too. Everyone did it. And I was shirtless with my dad next to me talking about BronyCon. Dude, I fucking love salt. I did this recently where I would take individual fucking tortilla chips and I would fucking pour, this is actually gross, and I'd pour like salt on the fucking tortilla chip and I'd eat it because the salty tortilla chips are always the best tortilla chips. There's a scene in Norbit where Rasputia is eating a pizza and it's fucking, she's pouring salt on the pizza and it's supposed to be like, oh, it's gross, she's fat. And like I when we watched Norbit, I said that looks good, I should start doing that. And Josh got really mad at me. Does it not burn your lips? I'm not putting it on my lips. I'm putting it on my tongue. And it burns the tongue in a good way. I think it's a little bit of both disgusting Vinny thing and also an American thing. I think it's a little bit of both. Josh gets mad at everything, and it's funny. And we like that. And we like that. And we like that. All right, anyways. Vinny's blood is classified as salt water. So what I'm saying is, if I just did that with water, and I drink water and put salt in there, could I just do it? Like, I could just do that. Like, why? Like, is that like if I go to the ocean and I just start drinking the ocean, could you, like, would that hurt? Well, no, there's bacteria. I probably shouldn't do that. There is, like, bacteria. Try it right now on stream. No, because it'll hurt. But I'm like, why does it hurt? Because I like salt. I'm watching Josh vids right now, and you're always the funniest part of them. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very nice. The ocean is gross. Fish pee in it. I pee in it. I pee in the ocean. I'm the guy. I'm in that fucking image of like everyone pissing their pants around the one guy, and they're pointing and laughing at him. I'm the guy. I'm part of the pants pissers. I piss in the ocean, and I fucking with a big fucking bendy straw that bends in like a million different ways. And I'm fucking slurping my fucking piss water. All right. And the next game is Metroid Prime. Remastered. The salt absorbs water so it hurts your gut water. Okay, that makes sense. That part makes sense. Metroid Prime Remastered. So this was the first time. Metroid Prime was another game. There's a lot of games I played growing up that was like fucking, I would play for like 2 hours because I'd hear it's one of the best games ever made, and then I would never play it again. And that was Metroid Prime. Metroid fucking Prime energy drink. God damn it. God damn it, I'm just going to be saying that now. Fuck, why did you say that? Because I thought it right when you typed that. Ugh. I like me. My kid. So what if I drink piss water? Metroid. All right, I'll put Metroid Prime Remastered footage. Talk about breeding, by the way. Breeding. All right. Metroid Prime Remastered. So I keep full screening every time. So Metroid Prime Remastered. So this was a game I played a lot of on the GameCube, but I never finished. And so then I finally, am I muted? No, I can't be muted. I just thought, like, I never realized I was like, did I unmute? This game's awesome. I think, what kind of blew me away about this game was its story. I thought, wow, this guy's like speeding through. Like the scans, I know fucking Tommy Tallarico said that he hates the scans. And I know the scans are kind of like a contentious part of this game. I fucking loved scanning every little thing for every little bit of dialogue. Because all of the scans were really interesting. And the story of this game is really well told. And it makes the atmosphere even better. Why is like Bean Thanos in chat? That scares me. But actually Joey hated the scans. Oh, Joey hated the scans? Oh, that's true, because Joey probably played the game. But I will say, yeah, no, this game is awesome. I think from a first-person shooter standpoint, actually being able to like dual stick in this game is like huge, to the point where I think I'm gonna play Metroid Prime 2 with Prime Hack, just so I can get like a dual screen setup, because it just works. It just works way better than doing tank controls. One of the few games where I think tank controls doesn't really work for it. But yeah, I love this game. I thought it was great. I thought, I think one of my biggest, I never tried Prime because the HUD messes me up. I get that. The HUD is weird. The HUD is very weird. And I could see how it could make you motion sick, especially with the FOV. But I really like it. What I will say is that my biggest problem with this game, so there's a few things. One of the best parts about Metroid games is the last third of it, where you are an unstoppable god, and your movement, you're just jumping through rooms, killing everything in a second, and able to like cover so much ground. And Metroid Prime doesn't really have that. In terms of, because it's mainly combat upgrades, which is smart because it's a first-person shooter. But the reason why Metroid is like still like the best Metroidvania series is because it handles that you are a god moment in the last third of it the best out of any of them. And I feel like that it's not really well showcased in this game, because you're just getting weapon upgrades, but you're not getting movement. You're not getting like not having the speed booster. Like, I don't know how you would do the speed booster or the shine spark, like the screw attack. I mean, like, I don't know how you would do that in this without like puking. But it is a downgrade. And I also think it being in 3D, I don't like using guides for 100% in Metroid games. I had to for this because I got to like 94% of everything, and I literally could not find the others. And when looking them up, I was like, I would have never found these other ones, because it's just in the way it handles in like a 3D space. It makes it a lot harder to find everything. This game has a secret ending, so you kind of do want 100%. But it's like, it's just saying that there's going to be a second game, which you already know. But yes, Metroid Prime. Even so, the game feels great on the GameCube. I mean, growing up, I liked it on the GameCube. I really, really liked it on the GameCube. So if I had to say where I'd put Metroid Prime remastered, I mean, I haven't really talked about the remaster. Remaster is fucking excellent. The game is gorgeous. Like probably the best they could have done. Remastering and remaking. It's Metroid Prime. It's a remake of Metroid Prime. So I will put it in A for now. Might go down to a B. It's nowhere near my favorite Metroid game. It doesn't get as good as Fusion, Zero Mission, or Dread. Which I've never finished Super Metroid. I've played it many times, but I've never finished it because that game kind of controls bad. Samus is the original girl boss because she's badass. Like Subnautica. What do you mean like Subnautica? Because of the HUD? Oh. Yeah, I need to play Subnautica. I think I'd really like that game. Oh, this next one. Oh, scanning. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Metroid Prime, there's not much more to say about it that hasn't already been said. It's an awesome fucking game. 2 awesomes, if you're counting. We're around like halfway. I'm looking at the games. Oh, this next one. I have a lot to say. Have you ever touched Inscription? Oh! Bird got mad at me. Bird got really mad at me when I talked about Inscription. Because I have not played Inscription. But Inscription is a spoiler game. Okay. I have problems when I'm going to play a game and I think a game looks cool. And then a person comes up to me and they go, dude, you gotta play Inscription. Don't look anything up about it. Dude, whatever you do, just play Inscription. Just play Doki Doki Literature Club. Just play One Shot. Just play it and don't look anything up about it. Because 99% of the times, what that means is they go, hey, you player? Yeah, you're a dude. You're a dude in the game. I know you player. You're a player. Like, I hate meta twists. I hate it in like almost every game I play. I hate it. I don't know if Inscription does that, but I will say that is the reason I haven't played it, is because I think it does do that, because everyone said play Inscription, but don't look anything up about it. I don't like that. Yeah. But I think, listen, that's why I haven't played Pony Island, because I know Pony Island does that shit too. I played too many like fucking shitty .exe games, like creepypasta.exe games that all did that, and I'm like, everything is just copying I'm Scared. Okay, One Shot sucks. I don't like One Shot. One Shot is the biggest fraud game in the world. Anytime I see Nico put up with like some of the indie like darling like characters, it makes me puke. I hate One Shot. It did not work on me. None of the things about One Shot like worked on me. I did not like it. I did not care for One Shot. It insists upon itself. That is my take. I know Nico is the little cat boy, but like, oh my god, I did not like One Shot. That game pisses me off. Even if you don't care about the story at all, play Casey's mod mode as peak. I listen, Inscription at least I've heard has really good gameplay, so I think I would like Inscription. I do want to play it, but like, ugh, it's always been a fucking pet peeve of mine. And yes, it's a pet peeve of mine on Undertale too, even though I love Undertale. That's like the worst part of Undertale is when they do that shit. Because, oh my god, the screen of the game is moving around your desktop. They're taking, oh wow, it says your name because they read your system information. Wow. Holy shit, I've never seen that before. I'm Scared didn't do that when fucking Some Ordinary Gamers played it in 2009. Like, I don't know. That's my take. It's always been my take. But yeah, I should play Inscription. Sorry, you just got me on a tangent there, and I guarantee I will say that tangent again at some point in my life. I own Inscription, so maybe I should play it. Crisis Core. Okay, so when I played FF7, I was kind of like, because I really liked the story of FF7. I was like, because if you don't know this about FF7, not to mansplain here, but FF7 kind of turned into like its own franchise. Yeah, it's so funny when metagames get console ports because they're always terrible. Yeah, you're totally right. But if you don't know, there's like 11. No, there's not that many FF7 games. There's really Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, and then there's the movie, which I forget the movie. So there's that, and then the remake. So okay, maybe there are 11. But I kind of am like, I'm an FF7 fan now, so I'm like, I wanted to play through the games, and I know that like they released the remake of Crisis Core, and I'd heard things about Crisis Core for years, and without spoiling, I will say that I really like the idea of Zack and his relationship with Cloud, and I really found like I wanted to know more. And the idea, the thought of seeing that scene in like a 3D space really excited me. So I was like, I'll play Crisis Core. And if you don't know, oh wait, whoops. If you don't know what Crisis Core is, it was a PSP game that was a sort of prequel to FF7. And what I will say about this game is that, man, it is the clearest fucking PSP game just remade. The combat is clunky. It's like a weird mission-based side quest structure that there's like 7 trillion of them, and they're all just like you doing the same fucking things. The game has fine voice acting. It's not like god awful, but it's not great either. That's the remake. I know they changed the voices from the original one. There's like a weird slot machine mechanic where you like literally do like a slot machine in the middle of the game to get like summons and stuff. This game really exhausted me playing. It felt like it wouldn't end. I hated the combat. I did not like the story. If you've played, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but it retcons a lot of FF7 and does a lot of really annoying things with that retcon. It retcons it in maybe some of the most boring way possible. And it's fucking frustrating. I was ready to say that I hated this game. By the end of the game, I never do this. The final boss, I turned down the difficulty because I just wanted to beat the game. Because I was like, this final boss is annoying me. And I literally, like, I'm under-leveled because I've kind of been speedrunning through this game because I just do not like this game that much. And now I want to say, Zack, like this guy, the main character, great. Every scene with Zack, and Zack doing things, I really, really like. He's infectious. Hold on, he's a coming. He's a coming, guys. By the way, if you want to know what game this is the game where me, Gungaga, is from. It's where the me, Gungaga scene comes from. And that's a great scene. The me, Gungaga scene is one of the best scenes of the game. So I was ready to say that this is like a 4 out of 10. Like, I just did not like it. I did not like the story. I love Zack, but like Zack only can, like, I'm a character guy. If I like characters, I can put up with a lot of shit, and all of the new characters they add to this game, I do not like, and I find them annoying, and they take away from the characters I do like. However, with that said, the last 30 minutes of this game, honestly, the final boss then leads to 30 to 40 minutes of like cutscenes, and I cried like a fucking baby. Like, one of the hardest I've cried at a game. I fucking like sobbed. I was like ugly crying at the last 30 minutes of this game. And it pissed me off because I'm like, where do I put this? Because it obviously it had a moment where it really emotionally resonated with me. And I thought like everything it was doing, even from a gameplay perspective, was working perfectly. But I really do not like the rest of this game. So I think I gave it a 6. I would put it in D because I can't, and I will not be saying that Crisis Core. So the only good part of the game is the movie at the end. Yes, but there's also a micro game. There's a micro gameplay section that only works from a gameplay perspective they showcase something like they showcase a sort of thing that can only be done through gameplay. And I thought that was really, like, I love when a game is able to convey a scene through its gameplay. But yes, you're right. The only part I really liked about this game is the movie at the end. So, I mean, people like MGS4, and MGS4 is apparently just that. So, but yeah, Crisis Core is very fucking weird. And yes, I did fight the giant chicken from Fortnite while you were gone. Yes, I absolutely did. What's this next game? I don't know. Oh, Max Payne. Max Payne. I liked Max Payne. Did I like it? Did I like it as much as I thought I would? No. But did I like Max Payne? Yes, which I feel like is a controversial thing to say. Max Payne, if you don't know, is a bullet time PlayStation 2 era, or like early 2000s PC game with bullet time, and it's a third-person shooter. And what I will say is that the story and cutscenes in this game are really fun. The gameplay is very, very repetitive and very bland. There's not much variety in it. It's like a 6-hour game, and it really felt like by the end I was like, all right, let's fucking, I'm done with this game. I can understand, like, the vibes of this game are immaculate. This game has fan-fucking-tastic vibes. This game has fantastic visual. Like, I love, like, Sam Lake's fucking beautiful face here. No, it's not Crisis Core again, because I like this game way more than Crisis Core. It's just the gameplay was just kind of, like, fine for me. And the game is, like, mostly gameplay with some story scenes mixed in between. I don't really have much to say about Max Payne. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. I will give it a high C. I did not like it as much as Super Castlevania 4, which is very funny. But yeah, Max Payne was good. So they were all dead. I mean, the family stuff, the story, I loved all that shit. It was just meh on the gameplay. It was really kind of just hit or miss for me. I guess I never miss her. You got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss you. I hit the gritty, like a Mister. I don't remember it. Crow Country's next. This game's fucking fantastic. Just like My Friendly. I mean, it's an A. I liked it more than My Friendly Neighborhood. Play Crow Country. It is probably the best Resident Evil 1 clone I've played. This is a survival horror game where it looks like Resident Evil. Not Resident Evil. It looks like it's got cute little chibi girl. It looks like Final Fantasy VII in terms of graphic style. Very few games try to imitate FF7. I think this game is gorgeous. It has tank controls that you can opt into, so of course I use tank controls. My Friendly Digital Circus. It is a Digital Circus reference. The gameplay is great. It's classic Resident Evil. All the puzzles are great. The story is surprisingly really good. I don't have much to say. The soundtrack is like very Silent Hill in a good way. I would say that if you have any interest in survival horror, this is a must play. That is, I don't have much more to say. I really like this game. I love survival horror games. I have learned in the past like 2-3 years that survival horror is easily one of my favorite fucking genres. And this is one of my new favorite survival horror games. Look at this little fucking guy. But yes. Great game. Try Sons of the Forest, but it's the forest. Isn't that like a... I don't really like crafting games. Is the forest, like, isn't that like a crafting game? Like, isn't that like just Ark, but you're in a forest? Like, I don't know. I'm just not a big crafting game guy. No? I'm wrong? Have I heard of Slender? I have not. I might need to check that out. Crafting equals peak. Sometimes. I mean, I liked Valheim until I didn't. I don't know. I don't have much. I don't know. It's more of an exploration game. Listen, I've heard it's very spooky, so I probably... It's Stories of the Fortress. Stories of the Team Fortress 2. Collect my pages. Yes, I would recommend Crow Country in a heartbeat. That game is great. Oh, okay. I do have some stuff to say about Shadow of the Erdtree. I know. Ooh, this is an ooh. No spoilers, so I will not. Okay. Yes, I will not spoil. What I will say, and I won't show gameplay of this either. Here's what I will say about Shadows of the Erdtree, and it's not in B. I'm talking right now. Here's what I'll say about Shadows of the Erdtree. Elden Ring, when it released, I fucking loved. Mummy made Din Din, trust me, I get that. Elden Ring, I fucking... No, not Shadow Generation. I have not played Shadow Generations yet. That game looks great. I fucking loved Elden Ring. I really did. The thing about Elden Ring, though, was I put like 130 hours into it in one playthrough. And I would say that by the time I was done with it, I was very, very done with it. I was very, very... That game looks like a love letter to OG Resident Evil. You will die here tonight. Hold on. Sorry. I heard OG Resident Evil and You Will Die Here Tonight. Ooh. Oh my god. Thank you for telling me this. This looks great. Don't like the Arial. I hate using... Or not Arial, but I don't like that font. Oh, I think I would really like this. Yep, that's going on the wish list. Thank you. Thank you. I have not seen that game. Thank you. But anyways, Shadow of the Erdtree. I loved base Elden Ring, but the problem is that by the end of the game, I had a lot of problems with it. And they're like the traditional, like where it's like too much reuse by the end. The game got stale. Gameplay got stale. The last areas of that game are not that good, etc., etc. All the complaints you've heard about. Too much open world. Then I didn't play it for like 6 or 7 months. And then I watched, like, I think it was Jerma's playthrough of Elden Ring, because I was like, oh, I haven't watched this yet. And just while watching that, I was like, man, Elden Ring is really fucking good. Like, the problems with Elden Ring is that it's like a 130-hour playthrough to do everything. Or at least it was for me. But Gorilla Dollhouse, that's true. If you don't like Elden Ring, I get it. Like, and I think most of the complaints I hear about Elden Ring, I think are valid, and I agree with. It's just, and I don't like open world RPG sandbox games. Elden Ring is my least favorite Souls game, and I've played through it 4 times. It's one of my favorites, but I have no desire to really replay it because I put so much time into it, if that makes sense. And replayability is not for me personally, is not really a thing I really strive to see in a game. So I'm fine with games being a one and done for me. I loved the base game. With that said, with like when they announced the DLC, I was like, holy shit, Elden Ring DLC. Fuck yeah. Souls games DLCs, from what I've played, are always the best parts of the game. So I'm very excited. And playing Shadow of the Erdtree and finishing it, I can say that while Shadows of the Erdtree didn't fix a lot of the problems I had with the base game, the new stuff it did were excellent. And so you said, in my opinion, FromSoft games are best suited to be semi-open worlds, not full dead set open world Far Cry. The world is your oyster. Have fun. I agree, because looking back, like if you look at like Liurnia of the Lakes, like so much of that is just nothing. It's just you traveling a like large swaths of nothing. But I would say Shadows of the Erdtree is a semi-open world. The thing that, more so than the bosses, more so than anything else, the world of Shadow of the Erdtree was a million times better than the base game. Like, the without getting into spoilers, and this is like very, very light discussion about the world design of Erdtree, there are so many areas in Erdtree where you're like, this is so easy to get to. It's like a small little thing, but like I don't know how to get there. And so you just try and like in a bunch of different ways and you can't get there. And then 20 hours later, you stumble upon that path there by like a completely separate part of the map. The open world traversal in Erdtree is like the best fucking part. It's like one of the best. Like if they make an Elden Ring 2, it needs to be structured, in my opinion, like Shadow of the Erdtree. Make it fucking way smaller and structure it like Shadow of the Erdtree. I liked it that much. Scadutree fragments, I think, are the worst part. I do think it's kind of a necessary evil because a lot of people said the DLC was hard for them. It really wasn't for me. I don't know if I was over-leveled. I was not playing on New Game Plus. Maybe that did it. And I was with an endgame build. But outside of early DLC bosses, I didn't... And the final boss, mind you, I didn't struggle too much. And I think that was a large part was because I was actually collecting Scadutree fragments and I was actually exploring and I was like combing the world like I did in the base game. I loved it. I would put it in S. I liked it more than the fucking base game, personally. I'm really selling it on you. I think if you've played Elden Ring 4 times, you should play Shadow of the Erdtree. Because at the very least, you're going to get some of the best bosses in the game, and you're going to get some of the best legacy dungeons in the game. Because especially the big legacy dungeon was fucking awesome. I'm going to be honest, I don't understand a lot of the criticisms I hear with the DLC. Especially the criticisms in the DLC. Well, I will tell you this. The price tag is because the size of the DLC is of a Dark Souls game. I've probably spent more time in fucking the DLC than I have in Dark Souls 3 so far. And I'm like almost done Dark Souls 3. Like it is a expansion in the old sense of the, like, that's why when people said Shadows of the Erdtree is a DLC, like, they're not wrong, but I think it's more so an expansion pack. It's like an opposing force level. Like, I mean, it's way bigger than opposing force, but it's like that style of expansion, like the old school idea of DLC and expansions. It's an expansion pack. It's fucking huge. It's like, I put like probably 50 hours into it. maybe 60. There are things I don't like about it, but it would go a bit more to in the spoilers. Like, I will say, the forest area fucking sucks. That is one of the worst areas they've ever put in a FromSoft game. If you got to it, you got to it. But let me tell you, Shadows of the Erdtree is incredible. I also think the final boss annoyed the shit out of me, and not in a good way. And this is coming from someone who likes Melania. I really don't like that. No, it's not a poison swamp. It is something I would rather a poison swamp than this area. I will say, though, the Dark Souls 3 is really fucking annoying me with poison swamps. There's like 5 in Dark Souls 3. I don't know why there are so many poison areas in Dark Souls 3. It's really fucking annoying. They're all terrible that I have done in Dark Souls 3. The forest kind of disappointed me. It didn't just kind of disappoint me. I thought it was downright terrible. I'm not going to get into it. But I was really excited when I first stumbled upon the forest. And you stumble upon the forest. The way you get to the forest was one of the biggest pops of the game. And then the forest was like, oh. It's an allegory of shitty games. Damn true. But yes, I love Shadow of the Erdtree. I liked it more than the base game, in my opinion. Next up, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have to move one of these out of S tier because I know later one is definitely going to be S tier, and like it's unquestioned. I liked it better than both of these. So one of these is going to have to drop, so I'm just letting you know. Another Ciactro game, Super Kiwi 64. The Legacy Dungeon in the Forest area was short too. Yeah, that was the weakest one in the game. It's just a shame because that's one of the best bosses of the DLC. But anyways, Ciactro is back. Super Kiwi 64. That was my. I played Elden Ring for 2 months straight, so I want a short little game that I can just beat. And that was Super Kiwi 64. I'm losing my voice. Can you guys tell? Let's see if I can do the full rest of the stream. We will see, Ian. We will see. I'm not sure. But I kind of agree with you. So Super Kiwi 64 is, instead of making a Sonic style 3D platformer like Sonic Adventure, it is a Banjo-Kazooie collect-a-thon sort of thing where you have to go around and find all of the items. Very, very cute. I probably liked it more than the Tori games. And the atmosphere is like genuinely really great. The stages are very open. I will say though, this game has a DLC that I played and I really did not like the DLC. I thought the world that they included, it's called Doomsday. I didn't really like Doomsday. Doomsday really kind of fucking annoyed me. I think the world design was too like open and not in a good way. But yes, this game's great. This game's 99 cents, by the way. Chud Vinny. I do love my Kingdom farts. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that in the mic. People are gonna get mad at me. I meant to do that away from the mic. Super Kiwi Shadow of the Erdtree was too hard. I'm sorry, I know. I'm sorry. I was too loud. That was too loud. It's a chill stream. Vinny, are you a Caniac? Yes, I am a Caniac proc. Canes is insanely good. Chud, you did unleash my Chud rage. I'm supposed to lean away from the mic to breathe. I'm sorry. But yes, this game was great. It's still like a C. I liked Max Payne more. I liked it more than Tor. By the way, I'm ordering this. These are all being ordered. I ate a Caniac combo today. Cane's is fucking great. The sauce is... So I will say, the thing with Cane's, you had it twice while in Vegas. The thing, oh my God. The thing with Cane's is that the chicken is pretty good. I know people say it's dry, but I don't care. The chicken's pretty good. The fries are mid. The bread is really good. The sauce is legit. Why are you saying fuck me? I'm saying Cane's is good, bird. I'm saying I'm a caniac. Why? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Bird Raiders. Hello. Well, everyone's saying I don't give a shit about Canes. What do you mean you don't give a shit about Canes, Bird? I'm being attacked. Guys, we're ranking the Chud games of the year. The Chud games of the year are happening right now. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Ugh. We like Canes here. Like men. Ugh. Bird, did you play Shadow of the Erdtree? I know you played base Elden Ring. I don't know if you played Shadow of the Erdtree. But yeah, like men. Fucking Canes. I want to rip my shirt, but I only have so many fucking like V-neck undershirts. What makes these Chud games? Because I played them. Also, listen, just fuck Disco Elysium. Yeah. We rage bait here. We rage bait a little. We do a little bit of rage baiting. Pretending to rip your shirt off. I've done it before. I've ripped my shirt off before. Like I've done that. But hi, hello everyone. Well, since Bird Disco Elysium over Outer Wilds, that's fair. I'm not gonna argue that. Disco Elysium's only down in the fuck you Disco Elysium thing because I played it in 2023, so it doesn't count. I will say to Bird viewers that want to stay real quick. I got a capture card, so when we do Mario Party, I will be streaming my point of view. My YouTube channel is gonna be a lot of fucking stupid the stream uploads, and I'm gonna be streaming more in 2026, whatever this year is. Okay, those are my announcements. Smash Bros. I don't like Smash Bros. Bird. You know this. I can't rip toilet paper with my fucking soy hands. It's the year of the Gerblin. You own it, so you have no excuse. Bird, I want to make it clear. If I download Smash Bros. Ultimate, I have like 6 characters unlocked. So I would need to unlock the other characters to play them. So like, I mean, maybe I'll download Ultimate because it would be kind of fun to do an Ultimate stream. Maybe. I just don't like Smash. I don't like, just torrent it and use online fix to play. Can you do that? I didn't know you could do that. The only people who don't like Smash Bros. Suck at Smash Bros. I'm not saying I'm good at Smash Bros. I'm not sitting here saying I could fucking 1v1 you Falco Final Destination. I mean, I could! Oh, and then I fucking rip my shirt. Main Kirby? I main fucking the Squid Girl. I would love Ultimate's campaign. I wish Ultimate's campaign was more like Brawls. But I have heard it's actually pretty fun. So, maybe I'll do an Ultimate stream. That would be kind of funny. Who is Squid Girl? It's the Squid Kid. It's not like Brawl, but it's good. Okay. You strike me as somebody that would play Bayonetta or Steve. Well, I mean Bayonetta is right here. So I mean, we are going to be talking about Bayonetta. So, but I probably would. I know Bayonetta was like annoying. So I don't know. I would make me Gunner. Is that because of that one animation? Where she's like sitting on the edge and she's wiggling her feet and then it just hard cuts. I can see Vinny maining Wario. It's because he farts, so it's funny. Oh, guys. Oh, if you know what? It's gross. It's a porn animation, Bird. That's the joke. Where like they like have sex with their armpits. Like that's the joke. And people on Twitter, they post like 2 frames of her kicking her feet, and then you're supposed to go, no, those who know, and it's got like the guy with his eyes sticking out. That's why I thought you said me Gunner, because who fucking cares about me Gunner? And Bird, by the way, those who know, as an armpit guy, as a sweaty armpit guy. I don't know. Can I go to the next game that I talk about, which is Kingdom Hearts? Fuck! Why am I? No. I don't want to talk about Kingdom Hearts. No. Did I play Dead? No, not right when Bird viewers get here. I talk about more Kingdom Hearts. Fuck! Is that really next in my list? No, we're skipping. We'll come back to Kingdom Hearts. We're talking about Dead Space. Badass. Viewers just dropped by 55. Yeah, but the real ones stay. Also, see a Bird. Cringedom farts. Anyways, let's talk about Dead Space before I get to Kingdom Hearts. Here, let me get the gameplay. This is not the remake, by the way. I'm leaving. Okay. Okay, I guess. Fuck me, I guess. All right, let me get Dead Space gameplay. What is this? Who is this? Are you just here to chat? Who are you? I'm co-pilot. ID Gaff. Got it! All right, cool. All right, anyways. All right. No, I'm not going to call it swears. No, that's like mean. I'm not going to be mean. Hey, guys, chocobo breeding. There's going to be like sex. If you're like, oh, this guy. Wait, guys, his tabs leaked. It's chocobo breeding. He's looking at chocobo porn. Ew! 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 Okay. Okay, let's talk about Dead Space. Not the remake. I played the original game. Vinny is AI's biggest fan, guys. I'm a big AI guy. Okay, so I played... okay, I gotta get back on track. Hello, Bird viewers. I'm ranking the games I played this year. If you want to stick around, it's a chill stream. This is good. This is a background noise stream where I just talk about the games I played, and it's like a conversation. So if you're playing like a video game or you're like drinking your fucking like, if you're like yelling at your wife to, because, all right, no, I'm not making that joke. If you're yelling at your wife because you're like, oh man, I just had a long day in the mines and I'm drinking a beer. Oh man, like this is a perfect like background noise. Or your husband. We don't judge here. You're yelling at your husband. If you're a girl boss and you just got back and you're drinking your beer, not gonna make the joke makes the joke. That's like, yeah. We don't discriminate here. You could be a woman who, you can be the what's her face throwing a beer at Shinji. What's her name? I've never seen that anime. But anyways, Dead Space. My bitch wife doesn't understand how hard it is screaming at random people on the internet 18 hours a day. True. But anyways, Dead Space. People are talking. I'm talking. Shut up. I played the original Dead Space on in my free time because I finally... Someone should make art of Josh throwing a beer bottle at you like that. That would be fucking great. That's fucking funny. I'm shocked someone hasn't done that already. But anyways... Bird would do that too. But anyways, so I played Dead Space. Dead Space, Vinny, lock in. Sorry. I played Dead Space because I really, really love RE4. And I know that the big thing with Dead Space when it released was that they were like, we're doing RE4 in space. Like, that was the thing. And the thing about, like, third-person shooters that say they're trying to be RE4, at least back in the day, what they really meant is like the third-person shooter genre was just Gears of War. Like Gears of War took Resident Evil 4 and then created the cover shooter genre. And so I always thought when people said that Dead Space was like RE4 in space, that it was Gears of War in space. But no, out of all of the like I made a tweet about this, but like there are very few games that are RE4 inspired, like that, like play like RE4, that have that like flow of like not limited, not like super limited ammo, but like limited enough ammo where you have to think about the weapons you use. Not a lot of like assault rifles, but a lot of just single fire weapons. Like limited upgrades, a shop you go to upgrade your stuff. Etc., etc. That is what Dead Space is. And for that, I think Dead Space 1 is fucking excellent. It's pretty easy as playing on the hardest difficulty that was available for my first playthrough. It was pretty easy, and I didn't die much. And I also don't think the game is that scary because it relies a little too much on jump scares, and it is action focused. However, gameplay wise, it is fucking fantastic. The plasma cutter in this game is so good to use. I could have used it the whole game, and I know there's a fucking achievement for it. But I wanted to actually, like I would just use that for the whole game. Oh, thank you, Brock. Thank you for, he spent $9 on a Diet Coke. That sounds like Josh. That does not shock me in the slightest. Wasn't there a remake or remaster of this recently? There was a full remake, but I heard they changed stuff. And I've heard that Dead Space 1 and 2 are, like, excellent games. So I was like, I'll just play the original, and then I'll play the remake. That's what I did for RE4, and both versions of RE4 are two of my favorite games of all time. So if I had just played the remake of RE4, then I would have not liked the original as much. So I'm doing that's why I opted to play the original game. I also have a buddy that is a big Dead Space fan that said I should play both. So yeah, I know they changed like a lot. So I was like, I'll play the original game first. And I will say, visually, this game holds up so well. It is a gorgeous game. It is so gorgeous. And I think my biggest problem with it is I think enemy variety is a bit sparse. And I do wish the game was harder. Because, again, I like my horror games to give me a bit more... like I was swimming in ammo by the end of this game with how I play. I was never really hurting for ammo. And even in RE4, there are times where I hurt for ammo, where I'm like, I wish I had more ammo. And I think that's... I wish this game was a bit more tense in that regard. Did I try it on Nightmare mode? It was... I know Nightmare mode was unlocked, which is a thing I don't really like. I like games that let me do the hardest difficulty first time because I usually like playing on the hardest difficulty. So I played on the one, and then like Nightmare or whatever is unlocked. If I ever play this game again, which I'm probably going to play the remake next, after I play Dead Space 2, so it won't be for a while, I would probably play on the harder difficulty because it seems like I'd enjoy it more. It only has 3 saves that I might not... I don't really like games that limit your save that much. I do like limited saves in survival horror, but not that much. Am I going to stream it? Maybe. Maybe not Dead Space 2, but I could stream the remake. That's a maybe. That's a good call, Squilliam. I'll think about that. Please stream Turbo Overkill. I was going to play that in my free time, Proct. Like, I'm going to play Turbo Overkill, but maybe I'll stream that. Because I do love boomer shooters. I am going to play Turbo Overkill, though. That is on the list. Like, I was already planning on playing that before you got it for me, so it was perfect. But anyways, Dead Space. Yeah, I love boomer shooters. I didn't play really any boomer shooters this year, though. Oh, no, I did. I played Doom 1, so that's not really... Listen, I'm the same way. A Medieval, I played, like, 10 hours of, and then I was like, oh my god, this game's still not over, and then I stopped playing. A Medieval, I think, is a little too long-winded. But that's because I try and find secrets, so I take a while for levels. But anyways, Wrath of Aeon, it has a great soundtrack. Wrath of Aeon kind of went under the radar, and I was really... sad about that because I thought that game looked really good. So, but anyways, all right. ID gaff. Why? Well, oh, you don't gaff? All right. Kingdom Hearts. Final mix. That is true, Proc. Each chapter is independent, so it is long. Kingdom Hearts 1. I will be quick. About Kingdom Hearts 1. Let me get some gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 1. Put Kingdom Hearts 2 in the fuck disco tier. Now you're cooking. You're cooking, Ian. So, let me say about Kingdom Hearts 1. I grew up playing the PlayStation 2 version of Kingdom Hearts 1. I never beat it, but I started it like 4 times. And then I picked up the PS3 version, played up until Tarzan, then I stopped. Then I played the PlayStation 4 release, got to Tarzan, then I stopped. And then I played it again, and then I finally finished it, like years ago. This is one of the few games on this list that is a replay. But I'm okay with putting it here because I played it on Proud, and this is a completely fucking different game on Proud, especially since my build was really bad because I did not choose defense here. I chose magic like an idiot because I wanted to be unique. This game is fucking, like, it's a lot of it is nostalgia. This game is kind of, I don't want to say bad, but it is very, why in these long plays, no one ever attacks anything. It is so fucking dated. It is like one of the most dated games I've ever played that I love. I love this game. It is so therapeutic, just walk around and smack things with the Keyblade. It feels so good. The story is nonsense in a way where it's like, it's not hard to follow. It's just very simple, and it's very like kid friendly. So it's very like kind of stupid. I love it. Yeah, I don't like what you don't like pressing X, 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 and X for the entire 20 to 30 hour game. Listen. Like the magic system in this game is so funny because it really just discourages you from using any magic. It's why in Kingdom Hearts 2, when we get to it, why I actually did not use as much magic as I should have, purely because this game's magic system really discourages you from using magic because you need it for cure. This game is like fucking jank. It's broken. I love it. I fucking love this game. I put like 70 hours into it. I did everything in the game. In my opinion, Kingdom Hearts was the kids' version of DMC. Well, we'll get to Kingdom Hearts 2. But no, I don't fully agree with that because you play Kingdom Hearts 2 as a teen and adult because that game's just Devil May Cry. That game's just a character action game. Why is he grinding here? What's he doing? I don't know what this guy's doing. Yeah, this game's awesome. This game is fucking awesome. Atlantica's actually good in this game. I don't care what anyone says. I like this version of Atlantica. I don't know if I have much more to say about Kingdom Hearts 1. Replaying it just like made me fall in love with it again. And it's funny because it's like there's so much about it that I could like rant and be like, oh, most of the worlds are just boxes that like aren't like fun to explore. Like every world I go to, I'm like, oh, this fucking world, Jesus Christ. But it's like it's so nostalgic. It's like it's a nostalgia thing for me because I grew up playing this game. I would still highly recommend getting the Kingdom Hearts collection because I still do think this is a good game that you can enjoy as an adult, but like just be warned. And it's a Doom. No, it's going in B. I like it more than Super Castlevania 4, and I like it more than Dead Space. Oh, that's Chain of Memories. Never mind. Hold on. There we go. I like it more than Dark Souls 1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do I like it more than Metroid Prime? No, I like Metroid Prime more. No, I'm happy with this. Although Metroid Prime goes here. Here. Okay. Kingdom Hearts 1. That's done. Next up, Chain of Memories, the PS2 version of Chain of Memories. Okay, I don't have much to say about this game. Kingdom Hearts, I did play so originally I was going to skip Chain of Memories. I was going to skip Chain of Memories because it's a card game. And I don't like card games. And it's also just a retelling of the first game for half of it. You missed the Metroid review. I really like Metroid Prime. There's your review. The card game mechanics of this game are fine. I played it on normal. It's not that hard once you actually get the hang of it. But it is very annoying. And I would have rather just played a fucking Kingdom Hearts game. And by the end, when you actually like learn how to build correctly, you are unstoppable. The final boss of this game, Marluxia, is the best fight in the game. It's actually like easily the only fight in the game where I'm like, wow, it's actually like fun, and like using the card system is really fun. Riku's story, it's not here. Riku's not here. The Riku secondary story that's like 6-7 hours long is also really fun. I don't care. The card game system is whatever to me. I played this game on the Steam Deck, and I played it purely just as like a relaxation game, and played it like a mobile game like it originally was. And that is the way to play this game. I would not marathon through this. Just play it like in your leisure. What I will say, though, is that the story of this game is actually pretty good. That game was really fun. It is... sort of. I would rather just play a regular Kingdom Hearts game. I can understand why this game's a wall to people. But once you get the hang of the card system, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. But it is very weird. And I would rather just play like Kingdom Hearts 1. But, like I said, the story of this game's actually pretty good. It's C tier, though. It's a C tier game. I don't have much more to say about it that I could really say to you guys. I think I did like it more than Super Kiwi 64. It's hard to say that. I don't think I liked it more than Max Payne, though. I think that's a terrible take. I'm losing my voice, so I gotta hurry up. There's that. Max Payne 2. I played through Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne 2, Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne 2. Played through Max Payne 2. Great game. I don't have the sodium. The electrolytes are fucking my throat. I need to drink salt water. That's what I need to do. We were talking about that. Max Payne 2. This game is better Max Payne. The combat is better. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have Sam Lake's beautiful face, which is a massive downgrade. I will say that. Did you play Max Payne with mods? I didn't. It was fun. I played it baseline because the enhancement mod was AI upscaled, and I thought it looked really bad. Gurgling saltwater will help your voice. I've done it before. When does Balatro go on? It's coming up, Proc. Don't worry. Mouthwashing is next after this, and I have a lot to say about mouthwashing. I do think it has a lot of the similar problems where I think the gameplay is monotonous, but the gameplay is way more fun here. The story is fantastic. This game has a really great noir story, like way better than the first game's story. The writing is like such an upgrade. The world is really nice. The levels are more fun. Like the fun house is like so good. It's Max Payne 2. Oh, this song's great. Mona's theme. The love story is really good. Yeah, Max Payne 2. Listen, okay. Max Payne 2, I will put high B. I like Super Castlevania 4 is the middle. That's where Super Castlevania 4 is the middle tier. Okay, let's just talk about mouthwashing because mouthwashing is up. Okay. Listen. It's a hard... I need to say this. It's hard for me to talk about mouthwashing because if people know, I got owned on Twitter. I got owned epic style by a lot of people, and I think even the devs, because the devs have made like tweets and videos that are kind of retaliating basically kind of with what I said on Twitter. So, let me talk about the game first before I talk about that. When I played mouthwashing on stream, I fucking loved it. It was awesome. I think the story is great. I think the characters are all great. The visual style is completely my jam. It was a very, very tragic story. I was incredibly sick when I played it, but it was so worth it. Everything about mouthwashing I think was excellent. It still would probably be like a B because it is... Like, I prefer my horror games to have a bit more gameplay. It is mainly just a walking sim / interactive movie. There's not really any puzzles, but the movie that is there is an excellent little movie. I don't know why mouthwashing has the fan base it does. So I watched Vine Sauce talk about his games of the year today. just in preparation for this. And plus, just I like people talking about their games of the year. And he mentioned mouthwashing, and he said something where he doesn't know why it has an ooh-woo fan base. I agree. I don't, out of all the games, I don't know why, like, okay, here's my thoughts, and it's not even about mouthwashing. I don't let fan bases ruin things for me. I try not to. Like Kingdom Hearts, for example, has like a terrible fan base that I love. And I love Kingdom Hearts. Like, or like fucking, like, I don't care about fandom discourse. Like, if I watch Steven Universe and I like Steven Universe, I don't fucking care. I like Undertale. I like Deltarune. I like things with cringe fan bases. Like, whatever. Mouthwashing is weird to me because of the subject matter of the game is so serious, and it feels like everything that the fandom is doing is going against the themes and the messaging of the game. And I will say this, is that I don't, like, in terms of making, like, alternate universes with the characters and stuff, I don't think the characters in that sense, like, there's not enough there to really learn a lot about a character's, like, life and, like, to go into, like, alternate universes and stuff. Like, there's not enough in mouthwashing because it's a 2.5 hour long game. Like, I don't know where there else is to go with, like, Anya or no, I'm not gatekeeping. I want to clarify this. I think everyone can enjoy mouthwashing, but I also was thinking about this to myself, is that I don't think every game needs a fan base. Or a fandom. Sorry, a fandom. Like, I really like Hat in Time, and I follow, like, I remember when I played it, I, like, followed the Hat in Time Reddit, but, like, I didn't make Hat in Time my personality, because it's Hat in Time. It's, like, fucking, like, you play whatever. But, like, mouthwashing is such, like, a serious game about serious subject matter that I do find it weird that the way people have attached to these characters. And, again, I was contemplating even bringing this up. But the reason I am is because the devs have kind of made their statement on this, and they're against my statement. Where they're basically like, they love the fan base, they love all the art they draw, they love the ooh-ification of the characters, they love that shit. They've embraced that. The person who I made when I made the tweet, the artist that I was responding to, they now want the fucking, they did an official video for them. Like, they like that stuff. And to me, that makes me think, like, okay, the themes of the game, did I misread it? And, like, was the writing worse than I thought? Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of a thing where I'm like, the actions, I'm like, did I, like, misinterpret something or, like, misunderstand, or am I liking it for the wrong reasons that everyone else does, that the devs even intended it? And death of the author exists. But it's one of the few times where a fan base has actually made me reconsider what I like about a piece of media, because I feel like I'm kind of in the minority where everyone else is like, the Tumblrification of the fan base is good, the ooification of characters in the game is good. I feel like I'm the crazy person here. So what I will say about mouthwashing is it's still B. I still really like the game. It might even be a high C. I alternate between here. It's a game I really like, but it's a game that I really wish I didn't have the internet for, because it's one of, like, the only times where I really feel like the way people are acting about a piece of media I like is bad. Well, okay, I think they were more so saying don't go harass people. And I do want to say, in terms of the tweet I made, I made a quote tweet to an artist, forgetting that people see quote tweets, and also forgetting that I have an audience now. It was irresponsible, whatever. I said I fucking can't. Basically, if you haven't seen the tweet said I fucking can't stand how we don't have tact anymore, because it was art of Anya doing, like, an ooh dance in front of, like, Curly. And I'm like, I feel like that goes against the fucking the point of the game. And then I said some other stuff where I was, like, wrong, that I thought they made her, like, breast size bigger in the animation, but they didn't. But that wasn't even my point. My point was more so about that I think fan bases, I think a game with as sensitive of a topic, I don't understand why it has a fandom, and I don't understand why it's uwooifying the characters. Because again, there was nothing in the game outside of like Daisuke, which that makes sense, that would like even make sense for uwooifying the characters. Yeah, and like people do it with Undertale and Deltarune, but I feel like Undertale and Deltarune, the stuff that game handles is like a lot. It's fucking Undertale. Like, it's not handling fucking like real like to me. Okay, to me, making like a big fandom out of like mouthwashing is like making a big fandom about the Iron Claw. You know what I mean? Or like a big fandom about like something that's like about like a mature, serious story. No. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Iron Claw. I'm saying that handles very important like subject matter, and then we like ooh-wooify the characters. And does that make sense? That's my point. As I find that's really weird. The Iron Claw is a great movie. Or like fucking what's his name? Scorsese's recent movie. Like Killers of the Flower Moon. Like, I hate Iron Claw fans. That's true. I didn't want to say Schindler's List because that's going too far. But you know, like you get what I mean. Where it's like it's just a weird thing to have like ooh-woofy the characters. I mean, Breaking Bad has that, but Breaking Bad is also a secret comedy, so I at least get that. And also, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But you, yes, like that is true. Iron Claw is based off of. Okay, I don't know. Maybe something better to put than like an actual true story. But I think you get my reasoning here, is that was my point. So I feel like I'm a bit crazy because I feel like I'm alone in this line of thinking. But that's fine. I still like the game. I don't think anyone should get harassed. I think everyone is stupid. Just like whatever. I like the game. But I never want to think about mouthwashing ever again because I'm sick of seeing it. That is my take. Final Doom. Final Doom. I played through Doom on stream. What a segue. I played through fucking Doom 1. And the reason it's specifically Final Doom is because I also did episode 4, Thy Flesh Consumed. I played through the meme, I guess not a meme, but like the famously really hard Doom. I played through everything on Ultraviolence. And yeah. Have I played Nuts Not Wad? I mean, here's the thing. I'm a Doom poser. I played through episode 1 years ago and then never played much more. And then I finally was like bored and I was like, all right, the Doom re-release happened and I got it for free. Let's just play through it. And then I played through it. Doom's great. Fucking, I think I like Kingdom Hearts and Dark Souls and Dead Space more, but I think I like Super Castlevania. I think I like it more than Super Castlevania 4. Doom's great. Here's how it goes. Doom episode 1. It's Doom episode 1. It's fucking classic. It's like near perfect. Doom episode 2, I think I like more than episode 1. I think it's utterly fantastic. I think it's almost all bangers. Doom episode 3 is dog shit. I hate almost every level. I really did not like Doom episode 3. Thy Flesh Consumed, I liked half of it. And then the other half I thought was dog shit. And that's basically what I've heard is the consensus outside of people like do episode 1 and episode 2. Doom is one of those games where it's so good by itself, but the community makes it even more better. I mean, of course, I've played GZ games made in the GZ Doom engine, so I'm familiar with how Doom feels. But yeah, no, I just had never sat down and played all of Doom, so I did that. I'm going through Doom 2 right now, and I guess I'll just give you quick. Doom 2 is way worse, from a level design standpoint. Everything else is great, but I really, the middle of Doom 2, I feel like those levels are not great. But I'm almost done Doom 2. I have like a few more levels left. But yeah, Doom 2 is like, Some of those levels, man, are really not fun to play. Yeah, poor Sandy. Poor Sandy Peterson. Okay. We have a few more left. We're almost done. Kingdom Hearts 2. Just go up here. One of you need to go down. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is probably my game of the year. Next to another game that's going to be going into S right after this. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2, and then we'll put Shadow of the Archery down here, I think. Kingdom Hearts 2, incredible. One of my new favorite games I've ever played. I loved the story. I think the gameplay was just fucking immaculate. I don't know who it was said Kingdom Hearts is like baby's first Devil May Cry. You could say that about Kingdom Hearts 1, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is a full-blooded character action game, and it is fucking incredible. I loved every minute of it. I think the music was great. I think every change they made was awesome. My biggest problems with it were Dark Sora sucked. And I don't know. Maybe the brooms were a bit too large. Goofy died after getting his head hit on a rock. That was funny and also very sad. Every boss, most boss fights were great. The challenge was or at least on I didn't play on critical, but I played on proud. The challenge was near perfect, where it was difficult, but not so difficult that I was breaking my controller. The end game is one of the best end games in any game I've ever played. Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of those legendary games that for years I've heard people go, wow, Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the best games ever made. And it's always great when you play one of those and you're like, wow, they weren't kidding. Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the best games ever made. It has made me a full-blown Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm going to be going through the rest of the series this year, so expect a lot of Kingdom Hearts on next year's version of this list. There's not. I already talked about a lot of this on stream. I don't have much more to say. Kingdom Hearts 2 is fucking incredible. I would say that it is if you like video games and you consider yourself a gamer, a gamer who likes action games, single player action games, you owe it to yourself to play Kingdom Hearts 2. It is a fucking masterpiece. I just plain and simple. I think the power gap between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Final Fantasy 7 is much larger and more surprising than I thought. The more I think about Kingdom Hearts 2, the more I'm like, fuck. Yeah, and while I think the music of Kingdom Hearts 1 is great, Kingdom Hearts 2's OST is fucking fantastic. Although I do think Simple and Clean is one of my favorite themes in any game, so that's hard for me to say, but I oh my god. I can't gush enough about Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm enjoying playing I'm enjoying editing so much. And then Balatro goes right here. Balatro, how much fucking time do I have on Steam with this game? Let me see. I have 208 hours in Balatro on PC. And I have probably 50 to 60 hours on my phone. I thought when I 100%ed Balatro, not completionist plus, but getting gold stake on everything, let me clarify that I would be fully done with Balatro. That is not true. I'm playing a shit ton on my phone. It's Balatro. I think it's very funny seeing social media blow up with Balatro now after the Game Awards nomination, when, motherfucker, I've been playing this game since February, and it's been a part of my life. I will procrastinate work, my real job, playing Balatro. I will be in my office at work playing Balatro on my phone. It is incredible. I don't even really like roguelikes. I like Isaac. I like FTL a bit, and I like Balatro. It's fucking incredible. Highly Highly recommend, of course. I mean, it's Balatro. I don't need to go. I missed the train stop because of Balatro. I mean, I think the memes are correct. It is a game that will overtake your life and like genuinely cause you to miss stuff. I mean, that's why when I made my favorite games of all time list, I put Super Auto Pets on there because it is very close to Super Auto Pets for me in terms of that feel. The difference is I think Super Auto Pets, I think recent updates actually ruined what I liked about that game. So I have not played it in like a year, but I was very close. It was a few stops. That's hilarious. What is my Super Auto Pets time? It's pretty close. 273 hours in SAP. So, yeah, I love Super Auto Pets, and Balatro scratched the Super Auto Pets itch for me. Makes me sad thinking about Super Auto Pets because I think the new updates they did to it, I really just don't like. Okay, so these final 4 games, and I guess including Balatro, these are not single-player games. Well, okay, no, one of them is. I'll go to Bayonetta first. Bayonetta! I'll actually pull up gameplay of Bayonetta because I don't know how many people have seen Bayonetta 1 gameplay. It's a character action game. I've played it before. That's why I was debating even putting it on the list. But I did 2.5 playthroughs of Bayonetta this year because I wanted. I've played Bayonetta on normal many times, but I've never gone through the gauntlet of doing it on higher difficulties, which I did. And I can say this. Oh yeah, I played it as a kid too. Don't worry. Asking your mom to pick it up on the Wii U with Bayonetta's fucking whole ass out on the cover is very fun. Oh, excuse me, very funny. But I will say this, especially I'll be trying quick because I'm losing my voice. Let me take a drink of water real quick. It's a character action game where you control Bayonetta and you control your hair and you do a bunch of moves and stuff. I played this on normal, hard, and 2/3 of the way through Umbran Climax, but then I kind of stopped because I don't think I want to finish Umbran Climax and I want to fight Radon, but it's a bit of a grind. Balatro and Bayonetta have the same Peggy rating. Is so funny. Yeah, I know about that because the gambling stuff. What I will say about this is that when Bayonetta works at a high level, it feels like pure bliss. High level Bayonetta is so fucking fun. When you're learning everything, getting the combos down, getting like being able to go in and out of witch time, learning dodge offset and getting really good at dodge offset to the point where dodge offset is like a second like nature to you, is unlike like any other character action game behind Devil May Cry. The problem is that there are some levels in Bayonetta that are fucking terrible and are like downright some of the worst levels I've played in any game. They're fucking terrible. This is an incredibly flawed masterpiece. I also think Umbran Climax, if you don't know what that does, it's the highest difficulty of the game that gets rid of witch time. And I like witch time. So playing Umbran Climax is not nearly as fun because you don't have witch time. It is fun, and it is a fun, like, interesting challenge. But I prefer playing on a difficulty where you have witch time. But I got really good at Bayonetta. To the point where if I ever do a playthrough of it, I think it'll be like a Style Beast playthrough, which will be really fun to do. But yeah, I like Bayonetta. Like the fucking like Space Harrier sequence can rot in hell. This is like the most Bayonetta I've played. It is. I think it's like here. I'd put Bayonetta 1 here. Underneath My Friendly Neighborhood. I love Bayonetta 1. It's just, man, some of that sequences. Three more. And these games are all games that I played either on stream or like multiplayer games that I just want to add here. Deadlock. I really got into Deadlock. I put like 100 hours into Deadlock. I want to play Proct. If you're here, I want to play more Deadlock soon. And I've been saying that for a while. Great. I don't have much to say about it because I feel like everyone knows about Deadlock. I would put it like here, or like I liked it more than mouthwashing. Deadlock is so fun. It's like it's a MOBA that I actually like, which is like the first time. Bird yelled at you when he played. Bird yelled at me when we played. Bird just does that when you play Deadlock. It is a game that I think is very, very, very fun with friends, but playing it solo like any MOBA is fucking exhausting, and I hate it. So that's why I haven't played much Deadlock, because a lot of my friends haven't been playing Deadlock, and you can't queue for ranked with friends. So Bird streaming at me too, but that was more so because of the ping. Bird called me a fucking bastard when we played. And it's great. I would play more with Bird in a heartbeat. That game's so fun. Long Drive, it's a C. Probably bottom of C. I really liked Long Drive from a comedy potential. But man, that game ran out of content, and it ran out of content hard. But I want more games like The Poop Drive. Because it was so much fucking fun to play. I'd honestly put it here. I loved The Long Drive, but man, I just wish that game had like so much more content. And Buckshot Roulette is the final game I added to this list. I'll put that underneath Max Payne, but above everything else. Buckshot Roulette was really, really fun. Playing that with friends was really, really fun. I thought I had one more here. Oh, I did. Hold on. I had one more I wanted to add. Hold on. I'll just say it because I don't feel like adding it to the list right now because I'm tired. Yeah, it's Buckshot Roulette. I don't have much more. Mario Party. Fuck, I gotta add Mario Party. All right, I'll add the two that I was going to. Give me 1 sec. Let me get the Mario Party Jamboree. Hold on. I did forget to add Mario Party. Because I do want to talk about Mario Party real quick. Sorry, I'm really exhausted now. Hold on. Start screen. Just so I can hide. Add you. Add you. Okay, we have 2 more games to go over. There's a Fuck You Disco Elysium. That's funny. Okay. First game, Escape the Backrooms Together. I want to say right now, the fall off needs to be studied for this game. This would have probably been a B. It is a D. Purely because, oh my fucking God, that fucking final area they added in that update ruined the game. That is like fucking so bad. If you remember that stream that me and Josh did where we tried to do the extra missions and were fucking miserable, what a fucking bummer. The fucking ball pit level made me so sad. It completely ruined that game for me. This would have been like up here. But I was so excited to do I thought it was such a fun little game. I still think the first bit of that game was like so good, and then they added that shitty fucking ball pit game, and it just ruined everything. It was obnoxious. It was so bafflingly stupid. If they fixed it, maybe it'll go up. If they fix how terrible the ball pit level is. But oh my God, they ruined that fucking game for me, which is such a shame because I really liked it. I want to do Escape of the Backrooms at some point, but like was genuinely really sad at what they did to this. So Mario Party Jamboree, this is the final game that we're going to be talking about. Just putting it here for now. Wow, they made a good Mario Party. I didn't play Mario Party because I heard it was kind of mid. And then I didn't play the newer, like, oh, we remastered the old games game. Because I'm just not really, like, in my older age. I'm not, like, a big Mario Party guy. But I got this purely to play on stream. Yeah, Mario Party 100 or whatever. And I want to say right now, wow, they, like, from someone who played, like, 9 and 10 with friends back in the day, and just really not liking those games, they confirmed 2000. That's damn true. I want to say right now, Super Mario Party is fucking great. I mean, it's Mario Party, so it's not going higher than, like, here. I put it over mouthwashing. I'll put it over... No, I wouldn't put it over Deadlock. Wow, Super Mario Party, they did it. They made a good Mario Party. I really like that game. And I won! I won on stream while sick with my dick-sucking spray. But yes, here is the ranking for my games of the year. What do we think? Fuck Disco Elysium. That's my answer. Disco Elysium sucks. It's terrible. I think this is pretty good. I actually don't think there's very, very rare. Oh, yeah, Josh seethed and soyed about you winning that stream. I mean, that's what made it fun. I'd put Disco Elysium lower, too, as well, but, I mean, whatever. Honest to God, I think this is, like, a really good... I'm pretty happy with this ranking system. I think all of... I think... I mean, I will say this. Yeah, no. People won't... Yeah. A movie tier list I'll put on Twitter. I don't know about this, because a lot of people might get angry. I will say this. Base Game Rise this year. I'm not putting it on there, Josh, because I don't think it counts. Plus, I tried to keep multiplayer games out of this, except for a few that I knew I'd want to talk about. Rise would probably be an A. I fucking loved what we played of Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is great. Also, in the new year, expect probably some Monster Hunter streams. Because me and British Josh are going to be playing a lot of Monster Hunter this year. I'm very, very excited. When is the new... actually, Josh, maybe we'll stream that. When is the next Monster Hunter beta? Because I do want to stream that. Because I really, really enjoyed the last one. And I only played it for an hour because I was busy. But yeah, Rise would probably be an A. It would probably be like right at the edge of A. Teetering on like top of B. But yeah, I don't see what I would move here. I think I kind of fucking nailed it. Very rarely do I feel that way. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is my S's. I thought S was going to be a bit tougher, but February 6th to 9th, mark that on your calendars. There'll probably be a stream on one of those days. But yeah, I will say this about me playing games. I played a lot of good games this year or last year. So I'm really hoping this year I play a lot more really good games. It's always a sign of like, I will say this, you want to play at least one game that like feels like it goes in your top 20 every year. And I got 3. Like S to me is like games that are in my all-time favorites, and I think that is my S here. These 3 are in my all-time favorites. Final Fantasy VII might go into A if like that's our category, but like I've thought a lot about FF7. So yeah, this is my list. We enjoy this. Did everyone enjoy this stream? I'm doing my thing where I ask people if they enjoyed a stream. Oh my God, my throat. Marvel Rivals. Probably high C, low B. I like Marvel Rivals. That's not a thing. 5 big booms. We get booms to the stream. I'm happy. Nice little stream. Yeah. I knew this would be a fun, chill little stream where I talk about the games that I played. I'm glad you liked it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my God, my throat. I got a work email, by the way. Let me check. Let me look at the. Oh, okay. That's very, very simple. First thing tomorrow morning. Okay, that was just a work thing. Oh, hey, real quick. You know what? Work email says you're fired. You're fired. I want to say, just completely random. First off, I said my piece about Amazing Digital Circus. I actually surprisingly really like it. I would have gotten the little mini figurines if they were still on sale. And secondly, you know what movie I watched? I want to talk about it real quick. I watched Nimona for the first time. Do you guys know what Nimona is? It's the little, it's the 3D animated movie on Netflix with the little gremlin chick. I finally watched that. It was okay. No, not pneumonia, Nimona. I will say, I really liked it. And if I watched it when I was super young, I would have probably loved it. I think my thing is I really felt like the dialogue in Nimona was like really not my speed. But Nimona herself was great. The animation I thought was really, really fun. But I was just like, I don't know. I thought, from what I had heard, I thought the writing would be better. But I thought the writing was pretty meh. I also think as a gay boy myself, who has had gay relationships, let me say I love representation. I think it looks great. Did they have to give the knight like the fuckboy gay guy haircut? Like, did they really have to give him that? Like, that's my only thing. Like, the knight, like, listen, the main characters I really liked. That's how he looks in the comics. I gotta say, his haircut was, he was pissing me off with that haircut. That's all I'm gonna say is I'm like, I hate that hairstyle. I know a lot of gay guys like that hairstyle. I fucking hate that type of hairstyle. So I was like, they gotta give him the fucking gay guy haircut. Oh, man. I would have loved real long hair. At least he has hair unlike me. That's true. I'm a big fucking bald Dan Henschel guy. But no, I liked the movie. I thought it was good. I also think, I don't know. I thought the ending was like, it was very Big Hero 6. Where I'm not the biggest fan of Big Hero 6's ending. But yeah, I thought like Nimona was a really cute kids movie. But I will say, and to be a little mean, is that I heard a lot of people say that Nimona was like one of the animation greats in recent years. It's like a game that should be like winning Oscars and stuff. And I'm like, it's not that good. It's good. It's a really good, it's like Mitchell's. I have the same exact opinion on Nimona as I have for Mitchell's versus the Machines. That is my take. Both movies I really like. But, like, let's be real here. They're not winning any awards. They're really good. I'm not hating on Mitchell's versus the Machines. I like Mitchell's versus the Machines. I think it's one of the, like, worst Phil Lord and what's the other guy's name movies. I think that's one of their weaker movies. But I like it. It's good. Both Spider-Verse movies are better. But like, yeah, I wouldn't call Nimona cinema, like I heard. Good but not outstanding. That is what I will say. Good but not outstanding. I guess just I had heard for a while that Nimona was like a must watch, and I was like, Hold on. Like 5 to 10. There we go. Well, anyways. Okay, sorry, I just got like a DM. That was kind of. But I want to say, thank you guys for coming out. I thought this was a really great stream. I thought everyone, I liked it. I hope you guys did too. But yeah, no, I definitely want. Like I said, in this year, I want to do more streams. I want to do, like, honestly, like, editing streams, like I said. Just playing more, like, stupid games. Hauntent streams are still going to happen. And, yeah, I'm hoping, maybe not for the year of the Gerblin, maybe not for year of Vinny, but I want to have fun this year. And see, like, if this leads anywhere where it becomes more of an involved hobby. Probably never a job, but like a more of an involved hobby. So yeah, thank you. Seriously, everyone who comes out. I know it's like, I know the meme is like, I'm the wacky, haha, funny guy. And I know it's like, oh, we hate Vinny, which I'm not, you don't need to break kayfabe. But I do want to say, I appreciate everyone coming out, and watching these streams. I mean, the fact that I started this stream today and like so many people still just showed up after getting like a notification is like really genuinely means a lot to me. It's very, very cool. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye, guys. Funny, haha, Skyblock PTSD. Oh yeah, I can raid people now. Who is this person that has a Komodo Friend Zone? Oh, I don't know who this person is, but they were streaming Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, and now they're streaming. I followed them because they were streaming Barkley, and I was like, oh my god, they're playing Barkley. I hope your voice gets better. My voice is fine. But this person's playing Casino Inc. now. Hold on. Wait, I want to make sure they're not like a bad person. Give me 1 sec.
What's going on? Whoa! That old lady just punched that girl out.
Oh, this is perfect. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right. Go say hi to. Say the Gerblin Army welcomes or something. Something cringe. Kimono Friend Zone / raid. There we go. Okay, they have a follower subscriber only chat, so I guess go follow because they seem very nice. All right, goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.